Welcome to your journey into the vast expanse of the self and the universe with The Inner Awakening, Exploring the Depths of Consciousness. This guide, crafted with care by Mindful Literary, opens a door to the mysterious and profound realm of consciousness. Here, you're invited to explore beyond the surface of your everyday reality, diving deep into what it means to truly be aware and connected. The Inner Awakening is not merely a book. It's a voyage across the uncharted territories of your own consciousness. From the foundational science behind consciousness to the exploration of its most altered states, this journey is about unlocking the doors to a new perception of reality, guided by the principles of transformation. The mind-body connection, and the intricate dance between spirituality and our conscious experience. Through engaging chapters, you'll venture into the many levels of consciousness, understand its crucial role in shaping our reality, and uncover the limitless potential it holds for personal growth. Meditation, lucid dreaming, and the transformative impact of psychedelics are just a few of the stops along the way. Each topic serves as a stepping stone toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe. This book also navigates the profound impact of consciousness on our well-being, presenting mindfulness and other practices as tools for cultivating a richer, more aware existence. As we delve into the connection between consciousness and spirituality, The Inner Awakening illuminates paths to enlightenment and higher states of being, challenging you to contemplate the very nature of reality. Embark on this transformative journey with us. The Inner Awakening, Exploring the Depths of Consciousness, is your compass for a deeper exploration of what it means to live fully awake, an exploration that promises to enlighten, inspire, and awaken. Chapter 1: Understanding Consciousness. What is consciousness? Consciousness is a fundamental aspect of human experience that has intrigued philosophers, scientists, and spiritual seekers for centuries. It is the state of being aware of and able to perceive both the external world and one's own internal thoughts, feelings, and sensations. While consciousness is a universal phenomenon, it is also deeply personal and subjective, as each individual has their own unique experience of it. At its core, consciousness is the awareness of existence. It is the ability to perceive and interact with the world around us, to have thoughts and emotions, and to experience sensations such as sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. Consciousness allows us to have a sense of self, to reflect on our own thoughts and actions, and to make choices based on our understanding of the world. Consciousness is not limited to human beings alone. Many animals also possess varying degrees of consciousness, although the nature and extent of their awareness may differ from ours. For example, some animals may have a more limited sense of self-awareness and may not possess the same level of abstract thinking and introspection that humans do. One of the key questions surrounding consciousness is how it arises from the physical processes of the brain. While scientists have made significant progress in understanding the neural correlates of consciousness, the exact mechanisms by which subjective experience emerges from the activity of neurons remain a mystery. This is often referred to as the hard problem of consciousness. Consciousness can be thought of as having different levels or states. At the most basic level, there is the state of wakefulness, where we are alert and aware of our surroundings. This is contrasted with the state of sleep, where consciousness is altered and our awareness of the external world is diminished. Within the waking state, there are also varying degrees of consciousness, ranging from focused attention to a more diffuse and relaxed state. Consciousness is not a static entity but rather a dynamic and ever-changing process. It can be influenced by various factors such as emotions, thoughts, beliefs, and external stimuli. For example, when we are deeply engrossed in a task or activity, our consciousness may become highly focused and absorbed, leading to a state of flow. Conversely, when we are distracted or overwhelmed, our consciousness may become fragmented and scattered. While consciousness is often associated with the mind, it is not limited to mental processes alone. It is also intimately connected to the body and the physical sensations we experience. Our bodily sensations can shape our conscious experience, and in turn, our conscious awareness can influence our physical well-being. This mind-body connection highlights the holistic nature of consciousness and its impact on our overall health and well-being. In addition to its role in perception and self-awareness, consciousness also plays a crucial role in shaping our understanding of reality. It allows us to interpret and make meaning of our experiences, to form beliefs and values, and to engage in higher-order cognitive processes such as reasoning, problem-solving, and creativity. Consciousness is the lens through which we make sense of the world and navigate our lives. In summary, consciousness is the state of being aware of and able to perceive both the external world and one's own internal thoughts, feelings, and sensations. It is a dynamic and ever-changing process that is intimately connected to the mind, body, and the nature of reality. While much remains to be discovered about the nature of consciousness, exploring its depths can lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world we inhabit. The levels of consciousness. Consciousness is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon that encompasses various levels of awareness and perception. In order to understand consciousness more deeply, it is important to explore the different levels at which it operates. These levels of consciousness can be seen as different states or dimensions of awareness, each with its own unique characteristics and experiences. The waking state. The most familiar level of consciousness is the waking state, which is the state of awareness that we experience during our everyday lives. In this state, we are fully awake and aware of our surroundings, thoughts, and emotions. We engage with the external world through our senses and interact with others. Our thoughts are generally focused on the present moment and the tasks at hand. Within the waking state, there are different degrees of consciousness. At times, we may be fully present and attentive, while at other times, our attention may be scattered or distracted. Our level of consciousness can also vary depending on our physical and mental state. For example, when we are tired or stressed, our consciousness may be less clear and focused. The dreaming state. Another level of consciousness is the dreaming state, which occurs during sleep. When we dream, our awareness shifts from the external world to an internal world of images, sensations, and emotions. Dreams can be vivid and lifelike, often containing elements from our daily experiences, as well as symbols and metaphors that reflect our unconscious mind. During the dreaming state, our consciousness is not bound by the limitations of physical reality. We can experience fantastical scenarios, travel to different places, and interact with people and objects that may not exist in waking life. Dreams can be a source of creativity, insight, and emotional processing, providing a window into our subconscious mind. The deep sleep state. Beyond the waking and dreaming states, there is the deep sleep state, also known as dreamless sleep. In this state, our consciousness is completely turned inward, and we are not aware of our surroundings or even our own thoughts. It is a state of profound rest and rejuvenation for the body and mind. During deep sleep, our brain waves slow down, and our body undergoes various physiological processes to repair and regenerate. Although we may not have conscious awareness during this state, it is an essential part of our overall well-being. Without sufficient deep sleep, we may experience fatigue, cognitive difficulties, and other health issues. Altered states of consciousness. In addition to the three primary levels of consciousness mentioned above, there are also altered states of consciousness that can be induced through various practices and experiences. These altered states can provide unique insights and experiences that go beyond the ordinary waking state. One example of an altered state of consciousness is meditation. Through focused attention and mindfulness, meditation allows us to enter a state of deep relaxation and heightened awareness. In this state, our consciousness becomes more expansive, and we may experience a sense of unity, peace, and clarity. Other practices that can induce altered states of consciousness include lucid dreaming, where one becomes aware that they are dreaming and can actively participate in the dream, and psychedelic experiences, which can alter perception and lead to profound shifts in consciousness. These altered states can offer new perspectives, insights, and transformative experiences. The transcendent state. Beyond the ordinary levels of consciousness, there is the transcendent state, which is often associated with spiritual awakening and enlightenment. In this state, one experiences a profound sense of unity, interconnectedness, and transcendence of the ego. It is a state of expanded awareness and deep inner peace. The transcendent state is often described as a direct experience of the true nature of reality, beyond the limitations of the individual self. It is a state of pure consciousness, free from the conditioning and limitations of the mind. In this state, one may experience a deep sense of love, compassion, and interconnectedness with all beings. The continuum of consciousness. It is important to note that these levels of consciousness are not separate and distinct, but rather exist on a continuum. They are interconnected and can influence and overlap with one another. For example, during meditation, one may experience a blend of waking and transcendent states, or during deep sleep, there may be moments of dreaming. The exploration of the levels of consciousness is a fascinating journey that can lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the nature of reality. By becoming aware of the different dimensions of consciousness, we can cultivate a more conscious and awakened life, and tap into the vast potential that lies within us. Conscious versus unconscious mind. The mind is a complex and fascinating aspect of human existence. It is responsible for our thoughts, emotions, perceptions, and actions. Within the mind, there are two distinct states of awareness, consciousness and the unconscious mind. These two states play a crucial role in shaping our experiences and understanding of the world. 1. The nature of consciousness. Consciousness can be defined as the state of being aware of and able to perceive one's surroundings, thoughts, and emotions. It is the aspect of the mind that allows us to have subjective experiences and engage with the world. When we are conscious, we are fully present and aware of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations. Consciousness is often described as a stream of awareness that flows continuously, allowing us to experience the present moment. It is the light that illuminates our thoughts and perceptions, giving us a sense of self and the ability to make choices. The unconscious mind. In contrast to consciousness, the unconscious mind refers to the part of our mental processes that occur outside of our awareness. It includes thoughts, memories, and desires that are not readily accessible to our conscious mind. These unconscious processes can influence our behavior and experiences without us being aware of them. The unconscious mind is like an iceberg, with only a small portion visible above the surface while the majority remains hidden beneath. It is believed to be the repository of repressed memories, unresolved conflicts, and instinctual drives that shape our behavior and motivations. The relationship between consciousness and the unconscious mind. While consciousness and the unconscious mind are distinct states of awareness, they are not separate entities. They are interconnected and constantly interact with each other, influencing our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Our conscious mind is the part of our awareness that we have direct access to. It is the realm of rational thinking, decision-making, and self-reflection. We can consciously direct our attention, focus on specific thoughts or tasks, and make deliberate choices. On the other hand, the unconscious mind operates beneath the surface, influencing our thoughts and behaviors in subtle ways. It stores memories, beliefs, and emotions that may have been repressed or forgotten. These unconscious processes can shape our perceptions, biases, and automatic responses. The role of the unconscious mind. The unconscious mind plays a vital role in our mental and emotional well-being. It acts as a reservoir of information and experiences that can influence our conscious thoughts and behaviors. It helps us make sense of the world by processing vast amounts of information and making connections that may not be immediately apparent to our conscious mind. The unconscious mind also serves as a protective mechanism, shielding us from overwhelming or traumatic experiences. It can repress memories or emotions that are too painful or threatening to our conscious awareness. However, these repressed experiences can still impact our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, often manifesting in the form of unconscious patterns or habits. Bringing the unconscious into consciousness. While the unconscious mind operates outside of our awareness, it is possible to bring its contents into consciousness through various techniques and practices. Psychoanalysis, for example, aims to uncover and resolve unconscious conflicts and repressed memories through therapy. Dream analysis is another method that can provide insights into the unconscious mind. Dreams are believed to be a window into the unconscious, revealing hidden desires, fears, and unresolved issues. By exploring and interpreting our dreams, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our unconscious processes. Mindfulness practices also play a significant role in bringing the unconscious into consciousness. By cultivating present moment awareness and non-judgmental observation, we can become more attuned to our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations. This heightened awareness allows us to recognize and explore the unconscious patterns and beliefs that may be influencing our lives. Harnessing the power of consciousness and the unconscious mind. Understanding the interplay between consciousness and the unconscious mind can empower us to harness their combined power for personal growth and self-transformation. By bringing unconscious patterns and beliefs into conscious awareness, we can examine and evaluate their validity and impact on our lives. Through practices such as meditation, self-reflection, and self-inquiry, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and our unconscious motivations. This self-awareness allows us to make conscious choices and break free from automatic or limiting patterns of behavior. By integrating the wisdom of the unconscious mind with the clarity of conscious awareness, we can tap into our full potential and create a more fulfilling and authentic life. This integration allows us to align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with our true values and aspirations, leading to a greater sense of purpose and well-being. In conclusion, consciousness and the unconscious mind are two interconnected aspects of our mental processes. While consciousness represents our immediate awareness and subjective experiences, the unconscious mind operates beneath the surface, influencing our thoughts and behaviors. By exploring and integrating these two states of awareness, we can unlock the transformative power of our minds and live more consciously. Consciousness is a fundamental aspect of human experience that plays a crucial role in our perception of the world. It is the awareness and subjective experience of our thoughts, emotions, sensations, and surroundings. Without consciousness, we would not be able to perceive, interpret, or make sense of the information that our senses receive from the external world. The role of consciousness in perception. Perception is the process by which we interpret and make sense of the sensory information that we receive from our environment. It involves the integration of sensory inputs with our existing knowledge, beliefs, and expectations to create a coherent understanding of the world around us. Consciousness plays a vital role in this process, shaping our perception and influencing how we interpret and respond to the stimuli we encounter. Attention and selective perception. One of the key ways in which consciousness influences perception is through attention and selective perception. Attention is the ability to focus our awareness on specific aspects of our environment or internal mental processes. It allows us to filter out irrelevant information and prioritize what is most important or relevant to us at any given moment. Consciousness directs our attention, determining what we perceive and what we ignore. For example, if you are in a crowded room, your consciousness may focus your attention on a particular conversation or a specific object, while filtering out the background noise or other distractions. This selective attention helps us to make sense of our environment and prioritize the information that is most relevant to our goals and interests. Interpretation and meaning making. Consciousness also plays a crucial role in the interpretation and meaning making of sensory information. Perception is not simply a passive process of receiving and processing sensory inputs. It is an active and dynamic process that involves the integration of sensory information with our existing knowledge, beliefs, and expectations. Our consciousness shapes how we interpret and assign meaning to the sensory inputs we receive. It filters the information through the lens of our past experiences, cultural background, and personal beliefs, influencing our perception of reality. For example, two individuals may perceive the same event differently based on their unique perspectives and interpretations. Perceptual organization and Gestalt principles. Consciousness also contributes to the organization and grouping of sensory information into meaningful patterns. The Gestalt principles of perception, such as proximity, similarity, closure, and continuity, describe how our consciousness organizes individual sensory inputs into coherent and meaningful wholes. For example, when we look at a collection of dots on a page, our consciousness automatically groups them into lines, shapes, or objects based on their proximity or similarity. This process of perceptual organization allows us to make sense of complex visual scenes and recognize familiar objects or patterns. Perceptual expectations and biases. Our consciousness is not only influenced by our past experiences and beliefs but also by our expectations and biases. These perceptual expectations can shape our perception of the world, leading us to interpret ambiguous or incomplete sensory information in a way that aligns with our preconceived notions. For example, if we expect to see a certain object in a particular context, our consciousness may bias our perception to interpret ambiguous stimuli as that object. This phenomenon, known as top-down processing, highlights how our consciousness can influence our perception based on our expectations and beliefs. The role of consciousness and multisensory integration. Consciousness also plays a crucial role in the integration of information from multiple sensory modalities. Our perception of the world is not limited to a single sense but is a result of the integration of inputs from various sensory channels, such as vision, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. Consciousness helps to coordinate and integrate these different sensory inputs, allowing us to create a unified and coherent perception of our environment. For example, when we see a person speaking, our consciousness integrates the visual information of their mouth movements with the auditory information of their voice to perceive speech. The influence of consciousness on emotional perception. Emotions are an integral part of our perception and play a significant role in shaping our subjective experience of the world. Consciousness influences emotional perception by modulating our attention, interpretation, and response to emotional stimuli. For example, if we are consciously aware of a threatening stimulus, our attention may be heightened, and our perception of the threat may be amplified. On the other hand, if we are not consciously aware of the stimulus, our emotional response may be less intense or even absent. Altered states of consciousness and perception. Altered states of consciousness, such as meditation, hypnosis, or psychedelic experiences, can significantly impact our perception. These states often involve a shift in attention, awareness, and the filtering of sensory information, leading to unique and sometimes profound perceptual experiences. For example, during deep meditation, individuals may report a heightened sense of clarity, expanded awareness, and a shift in their perception of time and space. Similarly, under the influence of psychedelics, individuals may experience vivid hallucinations, altered visual perception, and a sense of interconnectedness with the world. In conclusion, consciousness plays a fundamental role in our perception of the world. It influences our attention, interpretation, organization, and integration of sensory information, shaping our subjective experience of reality. Understanding the role of consciousness in perception can provide valuable insights into the nature of human experience and the ways in which our minds construct our understanding of the world. Chapter 2: The Science of Consciousness. The Study of Consciousness. The study of consciousness is a fascinating and complex field that has captivated the minds of philosophers, psychologists, neuroscientists, and spiritual seekers for centuries. It is a subject that delves into the very nature of our existence and the depths of human experience. In this section, we will explore the various approaches and methods used in the study of consciousness, as well as the questions and mysteries that continue to surround this enigmatic phenomenon. Defining consciousness. Before delving into the study of consciousness, it is important to establish a clear understanding of what consciousness actually is. Consciousness can be broadly defined as the state of being aware and perceiving both the external world and one's own internal thoughts, feelings, and sensations. It is the subjective experience of being alive and aware of one's surroundings. However, defining consciousness is not a straightforward task. It is a multifaceted concept that encompasses a wide range of mental processes and experiences. Some theorists argue that consciousness is a fundamental aspect of the universe, while others view it as an emergent property of complex brain activity. The study of consciousness seeks to unravel the nature of this phenomenon and understand its underlying mechanisms. Approaches to the study of consciousness. The study of consciousness is a multidisciplinary field that draws upon insights from various branches of science, philosophy, and spirituality. Different approaches have been taken to explore and understand consciousness, each offering unique perspectives and methodologies. Let's explore some of these approaches. Philosophy of mind. Philosophy of mind is a branch of philosophy that examines the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the physical world. Philosophers have long pondered questions such as, what is the nature of consciousness? And, how does it relate to the body and the brain? They have proposed various theories and arguments, ranging from dualism, the belief that consciousness is separate from the physical body, to materialism, the belief that consciousness is a product of brain activity. Psychology. Psychology plays a crucial role in the study of consciousness, particularly in understanding the subjective experiences and mental processes that accompany conscious awareness. Experimental psychology employs various research methods, such as introspection, behavioral observation, and cognitive testing, to investigate the nature of consciousness. Psychologists also study altered states of consciousness, such as sleep, dreams, and hypnosis, to gain insights into the workings of the mind. Neuroscience. Neuroscience is a field that explores the relationship between the brain and consciousness. Through the use of advanced imaging techniques, such as functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, and electroencephalography, EEG, neuroscientists can observe brain activity and identify neurocorrelates of consciousness. They seek to understand how the complex network of neurons in the brain gives rise to conscious experiences. Cognitive science. Cognitive science is an interdisciplinary field that combines elements of psychology, neuroscience, linguistics, and computer science to study the mind and its processes. It seeks to understand how information is processed, stored, and retrieved in the brain, and how these processes relate to conscious awareness. Cognitive scientists employ computational models and experimental methods to investigate the mechanisms underlying consciousness. Spirituality and contemplative practices. Spirituality and contemplative practices, such as meditation and mindfulness, have long been associated with the exploration of consciousness. These practices involve turning inward and cultivating a heightened state of awareness and presence. Spiritual traditions from around the world have developed various techniques and disciplines to explore the depths of consciousness and attain states of higher awareness and enlightenment. The challenges and mysteries of consciousness. Despite the progress made in the study of consciousness, many questions and mysteries remain. One of the biggest challenges is the subjective nature of consciousness itself. Conscious experiences are inherently private and cannot be directly observed or measured by others. This makes it difficult to develop objective methods for studying consciousness. Another challenge is the hard problem of consciousness, as coined by philosopher David Chalmers. The hard problem refers to the question of why and how subjective experiences arise from physical processes in the brain. While neuroscience has made significant strides in understanding the neural correlates of consciousness, it has yet to fully explain the subjective nature of conscious experiences. The study of consciousness also raises philosophical and ethical questions. For example, does consciousness exist beyond the physical body? Can machines or artificial intelligence possess consciousness? These questions have profound implications for our understanding of the nature of reality and our place in the universe. In conclusion, the study of consciousness is a vast and complex field that encompasses various approaches and disciplines. From philosophy to neuroscience, each discipline offers unique insights into the nature of consciousness. However, many mysteries and challenges remain, reminding us of the profound depths of this enigmatic phenomenon. As researchers continue to explore and unravel the mysteries of consciousness, we may come closer to understanding the true nature of our existence and the depths of human experience. Neuroscience and consciousness. Neuroscience is the scientific study of the nervous system, including the brain, spinal cord, and peripheral nerves. It seeks to understand how these complex systems work together to generate thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and ultimately consciousness. In recent years, neuroscience has made significant advancements in unraveling the mysteries of consciousness, shedding light on the intricate relationship between the brain and our subjective experience of the world. The neural correlates of consciousness. One of the primary goals of neuroscience is to identify the neural correlates of consciousness, NCC, which are the specific brain processes and activities that give rise to conscious experiences. By studying the brain activity of individuals during different states of consciousness, researchers have been able to identify certain patterns and regions of the brain that are associated with conscious awareness. Functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, and electroencephalography, EEG, are two commonly used techniques in neuroscience research to study the NCC. fMRI measures changes in blood flow in the brain, providing a detailed map of brain activity, while EEG records electrical activity in the brain, capturing the timing and frequency of neural oscillations. Through these techniques, researchers have discovered that consciousness is not localized to a single region of the brain, but is instead a distributed process involving multiple interconnected brain regions. The thalamus, a structure deep within the brain, has been found to play a crucial role in regulating consciousness by relaying sensory information to the cortex, the outer layer of the brain responsible for higher cognitive functions. The global workspace theory. One influential theory in neuroscience that attempts to explain consciousness is the global workspace theory, GWT, proposed by Bernard Baars. According to this theory, consciousness arises from the dynamic interactions between specialized brain regions that form a global workspace. The global workspace is a hypothetical cognitive architecture that integrates and broadcasts information to different brain regions, allowing for the coordination of various cognitive processes. It is believed that when information is processed in a specialized brain region and becomes available to the global workspace, it enters conscious awareness. The GWT suggests that consciousness is not limited to humans but is a fundamental property of any system with a global workspace, including certain animals and even artificial intelligence systems. This theory provides a framework for understanding how different brain regions contribute to conscious experiences and how information becomes accessible to our awareness. Altered states of consciousness and the brain. Studying altered states of consciousness, such as meditation, lucid dreaming, and psychedelic experiences, has provided valuable insights into the relationship between brain activity and conscious awareness. These altered states often involve changes in the patterns of neural activity, leading to shifts in perception, self-awareness, and even mystical or transcendent experiences. For example, research on meditation has shown that experienced meditators exhibit increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, a region associated with attention and self-control. This heightened activity is believed to be related to the enhanced focus and self-awareness experienced during meditation. Similarly, studies on psychedelic substances like psilocybin and LSD have revealed that these substances can induce profound alterations in consciousness by disrupting the normal functioning of the brain. They appear to temporarily weaken the default mode network, a network of brain regions involved in self-referential thinking, leading to a dissolution of the ego and a sense of unity with the surrounding world. The limitations of neuroscience in understanding consciousness. While neuroscience has made significant progress in unraveling the neuromechanisms underlying consciousness, there are still many unanswered questions and limitations to consider. One of the main challenges is the subjective nature of consciousness itself. Conscious experiences are inherently personal and cannot be directly observed or measured by external instruments. Additionally, the reductionist approach of neuroscience, which focuses on studying individual neurons and brain regions, may not fully capture the complexity and holistic nature of consciousness. Consciousness is a multidimensional phenomenon that encompasses not only sensory perception but also emotions, thoughts, and the sense of self. Furthermore, the relationship between brain activity and conscious experiences is not one-to-one. Different individuals can have different subjective experiences despite similar patterns of brain activity, and vice versa. This suggests that consciousness is not solely determined by neural activity but is also influenced by other factors, such as personal beliefs, cultural conditioning, and individual differences. In conclusion, neuroscience has made significant strides in understanding the neurobasis of consciousness. Through the study of the NCC, the exploration of altered states of consciousness, and the development of theories like the global workspace theory, researchers have gained valuable insights into the relationship between the brain and conscious awareness. However, the subjective nature of consciousness and its multidimensional aspects pose ongoing challenges for neuroscience in fully comprehending the depths of human consciousness. Consciousness is a fascinating and complex phenomenon that has intrigued philosophers, scientists, and spiritual seekers for centuries. It is the state of being aware of and able to perceive both the external world and one's own internal thoughts, feelings, and experiences. While consciousness is a fundamental aspect of human existence, its nature and origins have remained elusive. In recent years, the field of quantum physics has emerged as a potential avenue for exploring the mysteries of consciousness. Quantum physics is the branch of science that studies the behavior of matter and energy at the smallest scales, such as atoms and subatomic particles. It has revolutionized our understanding of the physical world, challenging classical notions of cause and effect and introducing the concept of wave-particle duality. One of the key principles of quantum physics is the idea that particles can exist in multiple states or locations simultaneously, known as superposition. This concept suggests that reality is not fixed and deterministic, but rather probabilistic and dependent on observation. It raises the question of whether consciousness itself plays a role in the collapse of quantum wave functions, determining the outcome of experiments. The relationship between consciousness and quantum physics is still a topic of debate and exploration. Some scientists and philosophers propose that consciousness may be a fundamental aspect of the universe, existing at the quantum level. They argue that consciousness and the physical world are deeply intertwined, with consciousness influencing the behavior of quantum particles. One theory that explores this connection is the orchestrated objective reduction theory proposed by physicist Sir Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff. According to this theory, consciousness arises from quantum processes occurring within structures called microtubules, which are found in the neurons of the brain. These quantum processes, known as quantum coherence, are responsible for the integration and processing of information in the brain. The orchestroar theory suggests that consciousness is not solely a product of the brain, but is also influenced by quantum processes occurring at a deeper level. It proposes that consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe, existing in a non-local and non-material form. This theory provides a potential explanation for the subjective nature of consciousness and its ability to transcend the physical limitations of the brain. Another intriguing concept in the study of consciousness and quantum physics is the phenomenon of entanglement. Entanglement occurs when two or more particles become correlated in such a way that the state of one particle is instantly connected to the state of another, regardless of the distance between them. This instantaneous connection suggests a non-local and interconnected nature of reality. Some researchers propose that consciousness may be related to the phenomenon of entanglement, with the mind acting as a bridge between the physical and quantum realms. They suggest that consciousness may be able to access and influence quantum states, potentially leading to the manifestation of intention and the ability to affect the physical world. While the connection between consciousness and quantum physics is still speculative and requires further investigation, it offers a new perspective on the nature of reality and the potential role of consciousness in shaping our experience. It challenges the traditional view of consciousness as solely a product of brain activity and opens up possibilities for exploring the deeper dimensions of human consciousness. In conclusion, the study of consciousness and its relationship to quantum physics is a fascinating and evolving field of research. It raises profound questions about the nature of reality, the role of consciousness in the universe, and the potential for a deeper understanding of human consciousness. While much is still unknown, the exploration of consciousness and quantum physics holds the promise of unlocking new insights into the mysteries of our existence. Theories of consciousness. The study of consciousness has fascinated philosophers, scientists, and scholars for centuries. It is a complex and elusive phenomenon that has sparked numerous theories and debates. In this section, we will explore some of the prominent theories of consciousness that have emerged throughout history. Dualism. One of the earliest and most well-known theories of consciousness is dualism, which was proposed by the philosopher René Descartes in the 17th century. According to dualism, consciousness is separate from the physical body and exists independently. Descartes believed that the mind and body are two distinct entities, with the mind being non-physical and the body being physical. Dualism suggests that consciousness is not reducible to physical processes and cannot be explained solely by the workings of the brain. It posits that there is a fundamental duality between the mental and the physical, with consciousness being a non-physical entity that interacts with the physical world. Materialism. In contrast to dualism, materialism asserts that consciousness is a product of the physical brain and its activities. Materialists argue that all mental states and processes can be explained by the functioning of the brain and its neural networks. According to this theory, consciousness arises from the complex interactions of neurons and their electrical and chemical activity. Materialists believe that understanding the physical processes of the brain is sufficient to explain all aspects of consciousness, including subjective experiences and self-awareness. Functionalism. Functionalism is a theory that focuses on the functions and processes of consciousness rather than its physical or neural basis. It suggests that consciousness is not tied to any specific physical substrate but is instead a result of the functions and interactions of various cognitive processes. According to functionalism, consciousness can be understood by examining the roles and purposes it serves in cognition and behavior. It emphasizes the importance of understanding how consciousness relates to mental processes such as perception, memory, attention, and decision-making. Panpsychism. Panpsychism is a theory that proposes that consciousness is a fundamental and pervasive feature of the universe. It suggests that consciousness is not limited to humans or animals but is present in all matter, from subatomic particles to complex organisms. According to panpsychism, consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe, much like mass or energy. It posits that consciousness exists in varying degrees and forms, with more complex organisms having a higher level of consciousness. Panpsychism challenges the traditional view that consciousness is solely a product of complex neural activity and suggests that it is a fundamental aspect of reality itself. Integrated Information Theory. Integrated Information Theory (IIT) is a relatively recent theory of consciousness proposed by neuroscientist Giulio Tononi. It suggests that consciousness arises from the integration of information within a complex network of interconnected elements. According to IIT, consciousness is not solely dependent on the complexity of neural activity, but on the degree of integration and interconnectedness within a system. It proposes a measure called phi to quantify the level of consciousness in a given system. IIT suggests that consciousness is not limited to biological organisms, but can potentially exist in artificial systems or even in certain physical structures. It provides a framework for understanding how consciousness emerges from the interactions of information processing elements. Quantum consciousness. Quantum consciousness is a theory that explores the potential role of quantum physics in understanding consciousness. It suggests that consciousness may be influenced by quantum phenomena, such as superposition and entanglement. Proponents of quantum consciousness argue that the brain's neural activity may involve quantum processes that contribute to the generation of consciousness. They propose that quantum effects at the microscopic level may have macroscopic consequences, leading to the emergence of subjective experiences. While quantum consciousness is still a highly speculative and controversial theory, it offers a unique perspective on the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the fundamental principles of quantum physics. Other theories. In addition to the theories mentioned above, there are numerous other theories and approaches to understanding consciousness. These include the global workspace theory, the information integration theory, the predictive coding theory, and the higher-order theories of consciousness, among others. Each theory offers a different perspective and framework for exploring the nature of consciousness. While there is still much debate and ongoing research in this field, these theories contribute to our understanding of consciousness and provide valuable insights into the mysteries of the human mind. In the next chapter, we will delve into the exploration of altered states of consciousness, including meditation, lucid dreaming, psychedelics, hypnosis, near-death experiences, and out-of-body experiences. These states offer unique opportunities to study and experience consciousness in different ways, shedding light on its various dimensions and potentials. Chapter 3: Exploring Altered States of Consciousness. Meditation and Consciousness. Meditation is a practice that has been used for centuries to explore the depths of consciousness. It is a technique that allows individuals to quiet the mind, focus their attention, and enter a state of deep relaxation. Through the practice of meditation, individuals can tap into their inner awareness and gain insight into the nature of consciousness itself. The origins of meditation. Meditation has its roots in ancient Eastern traditions, such as Buddhism and Hinduism. These traditions recognize the power of the mind and the potential for self-transformation through the practice of meditation. Over time, meditation spread to other parts of the world and became a popular practice in various cultures and religions. The practice of meditation. Meditation involves sitting in a comfortable position, closing the eyes, and focusing the attention on a specific object, such as the breath, a mantra, or a visual image. The goal is to quiet the mind and enter a state of deep relaxation and heightened awareness. As thoughts arise, the meditator gently acknowledges them and returns their focus to the chosen object of meditation. The effects of meditation on consciousness. meditation has been found to have a profound impact on consciousness. Research has shown that regular meditation practice can lead to a variety of positive changes in the brain and the mind. These changes include increased attention and focus, improved emotional well-being, reduced stress and anxiety, and enhanced self-awareness. Altered states of consciousness in meditation. One of the fascinating aspects of meditation is its ability to induce altered states of consciousness. Altered states of consciousness are different from our ordinary waking state and can provide unique insights and experiences. During meditation, individuals may enter states of deep relaxation, heightened awareness, or even transcendental states where the boundaries of the self dissolve. Mindfulness meditation. One of the most widely practiced forms of meditation is mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation involves paying attention to the present moment with an attitude of non-judgmental awareness. By cultivating mindfulness, individuals can develop a deeper understanding of their thoughts, emotions, and sensations, and learn to respond to them with greater clarity and compassion. Loving-kindness meditation. Another form of meditation that has gained popularity is loving-kindness meditation. This practice involves cultivating feelings of love, compassion, and kindness towards oneself and others. By directing positive intentions towards oneself and others, individuals can develop a greater sense of connection and empathy, leading to a more compassionate and loving way of being. The role of meditation in self-transformation. Meditation is not just a tool for relaxation and stress reduction, it is also a powerful practice for self-transformation. Through regular meditation practice, individuals can develop a deeper understanding of themselves, their thoughts, and their emotions. This self-awareness can lead to personal growth, increased self-compassion, and a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment in life. The connection between meditation and consciousness. Meditation and consciousness are deeply intertwined. Through the practice of meditation, individuals can explore the nature of consciousness itself. By quieting the mind and turning inward, meditators can gain insight into the nature of their own consciousness and its relationship to the world around them. This exploration can lead to a greater sense of interconnectedness, a deeper understanding of the self, and a profound shift in one's perception of reality. Conclusion. Meditation is a powerful tool for exploring the depths of consciousness. Through the practice of meditation, individuals can tap into their inner awareness, cultivate mindfulness, and develop a deeper understanding of themselves and the nature of reality. Whether it is through mindfulness meditation, loving-kindness meditation, or other forms of meditation, the practice offers a pathway to self-transformation and a greater sense of connection to the world around us. By incorporating meditation into our lives, we can embark on a journey of inner awakening and explore the vast depths of consciousness that lie within us. Lucid dreaming and consciousness. Lucid dreaming is a fascinating phenomenon that has intrigued humans for centuries. It is a state of consciousness in which the dreamer becomes aware that they are dreaming while still in the dream. This awareness allows the dreamer to have some control over the dream narrative and the ability to actively participate in the dream experience. What is lucid dreaming? Lucid dreaming occurs when the dreamer is able to recognize that they are in a dream state while the dream is still ongoing. This realization can happen spontaneously or through intentional practices such as reality checks or dream journaling. Once the dreamer becomes aware that they are dreaming, they can consciously navigate and manipulate the dream environment, characters, and events. In a lucid dream, the dreamer may have a sense of heightened awareness and clarity of thought. They may be able to make decisions, solve problems, and engage in activities that would not be possible in waking life. Lucid dreaming offers a unique opportunity to explore the depths of consciousness and tap into the limitless possibilities of the dream world. The science behind lucid dreaming. The scientific study of lucid dreaming is still in its early stages, but researchers have made significant progress in understanding the neural mechanisms and cognitive processes involved. Studies using electroencephalography, e.g., and functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, have provided insights into the brain activity during lucid dreaming. One prominent theory suggests that lucid dreaming is associated with increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for higher-order cognitive functions such as self-awareness, decision-making, and working memory. This theory suggests that lucid dreaming involves the activation of the same brain regions that are active during wakefulness, leading to the experience of consciousness within the dream state. Another area of research focuses on the role of neurotransmitters, such as acetylcholine and dopamine, in facilitating lucid dreaming. These neurotransmitters play a crucial role in regulating sleep and wakefulness, and their levels fluctuate during different stages of sleep. It is believed that an optimal balance of these neurotransmitters is necessary for the occurrence of lucid dreaming. Benefits of lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming offers a range of potential benefits for personal growth, self-exploration, and psychological well-being. By consciously engaging with the dream world, individuals can gain insights into their subconscious mind, explore their fears and desires, and work through emotional issues. Lucid dreaming can also be a tool for enhancing creativity, problem-solving, and learning. One of the most significant benefits of lucid dreaming is the ability to practice and improve real-life skills within the dream environment. Athletes, musicians, and performers have reported using lucid dreaming to rehearse and refine their skills, leading to improved performance in waking life. Additionally, lucid dreaming can provide a safe space for individuals to confront and overcome phobias, traumas, and anxieties. Techniques for lucid dreaming. There are several techniques that individuals can practice to increase their likelihood of experiencing lucid dreams. These techniques often involve a combination of self-awareness, intention setting, and reality testing. Some common techniques include reality checks. Throughout the day, individuals can perform reality checks to determine whether they are dreaming or awake. This can involve looking at a clock or a written text, trying to push a finger through the palm of the hand, or questioning one's surroundings. By regularly performing reality checks, individuals can develop the habit of questioning reality, which can carry over into the dream state. Dream journaling. Keeping a dream journal can help individuals improve their dream recall and increase their overall awareness of the dream state. By recording dreams immediately upon waking, individuals can train their brain to pay closer attention to the dream world and increase the chances of becoming lucid. Mnemonic induction of lucid dreams. This technique involves setting an intention to become lucid while falling asleep. Individuals repeat a phrase or affirmation, such as, "I will have a lucid dream tonight," and visualize themselves becoming aware within a dream. By reinforcing this intention before sleep, individuals can increase their chances of having a lucid dream. Wake-induced lucid dreaming. While this technique involves maintaining awareness while transitioning from wakefulness to the dream state, individuals lie still and focus on maintaining consciousness as their body falls asleep. With practice, individuals can enter directly into a lucid dream state without losing awareness. Exploring the depths of consciousness through lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming provides a unique opportunity to explore the depths of consciousness and expand our understanding of the mind. By consciously engaging with the dream world, we can tap into the vast potential of our subconscious mind and gain insights into our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Through lucid dreaming, we can confront and overcome our fears, explore our deepest desires, and unlock our creative potential. We can engage in conversations with dream characters, visit imaginary landscapes, and experience sensations that defy the limitations of the physical world. Lucid dreaming also challenges our perception of reality and expands our understanding of consciousness. It blurs the boundaries between waking life and the dream world, reminding us that our experiences are not limited to the physical realm. Lucid dreaming offers a glimpse into the infinite possibilities of consciousness and the interconnectedness of all things. In conclusion, lucid dreaming is a powerful tool for exploring the depths of consciousness. It allows us to consciously navigate the dream world, gain insights into our subconscious mind, and expand our understanding of reality. By practicing lucid dreaming techniques and cultivating awareness, we can unlock the transformative potential of this extraordinary state of consciousness. Psychedelics and consciousness. Psychedelics have been used for centuries by various cultures around the world for spiritual and healing purposes. These substances, such as psilocybin mushrooms, LSD, ayahuasca, and DMT, have the ability to alter one's perception, thoughts, and consciousness. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in the study of psychedelics and their potential therapeutic benefits. The history of psychedelics. The use of psychedelics dates back thousands of years, with evidence of their use found in ancient cave paintings and artifacts. Indigenous cultures in the Americas, Africa, and Asia have long used these substances in religious and shamanic rituals to induce altered states of consciousness and gain spiritual insights. In the 20th century, psychedelics gained popularity in the Western world, particularly during the counterculture movement of the 1960s. Figures like Timothy Leary and Aldous Huxley advocated for the use of psychedelics as a means of expanding consciousness and exploring the depths of the mind. However, due to concerns about their potential for abuse and the lack of scientific research, psychedelics were classified as illegal substances in many countries. This led to a decline in research and limited access to these substances for several decades. The psychedelic experience. The psychedelic experience is characterized by profound alterations in perception, cognition, and emotions. Users often report a sense of unity with the universe, a dissolution of the ego, and a heightened sense of interconnectedness. The effects of psychedelics can vary depending on the substance, dosage, set, and setting. Set refers to the mindset and intentions of the individual taking the psychedelic, while setting refers to the physical and social environment in which the experience takes place. Both set and setting play a crucial role in shaping the psychedelic experience. Psychedelics and consciousness exploration. Psychedelics have the potential to facilitate deep introspection and exploration of the inner workings of the mind. They can reveal aspects of consciousness that are normally inaccessible in ordinary states of awareness. Many users report profound insights, spiritual experiences, and a greater understanding of themselves and the world around them. Research has shown that psychedelics can induce a state of hyperconnectivity in the brain, leading to increased communication between different regions. This may explain the heightened sense of interconnectedness and the dissolution of boundaries experienced during a psychedelic trip. Therapeutic potential of psychedelics. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in the therapeutic potential of psychedelics. Clinical studies have shown promising results in the treatment of various mental health conditions, including depression, anxiety, PTSD, and addiction. Psychedelics are believed to work by disrupting rigid patterns of thinking and promoting neuroplasticity, allowing individuals to break free from negative thought patterns and gain new perspectives. They can also facilitate emotional healing and provide a sense of transcendence and connectedness, which can be particularly beneficial for individuals struggling with existential or spiritual distress. Challenges and considerations. While psychedelics show promise as therapeutic tools, there are several challenges and considerations that need to be addressed. Safety is a primary concern, as psychedelics can induce intense and unpredictable experiences. Proper screening, preparation, and integration are essential to ensure the well-being of individuals undergoing psychedelic therapy. Legal and regulatory barriers also pose challenges to the widespread use of psychedelics in therapeutic settings. However, there is a growing movement to decriminalize and regulate these substances, driven by the increasing evidence of their potential benefits and the need for alternative treatments for mental health conditions. The future of psychedelic research. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of scientific interest in psychedelics, with researchers conducting studies to better understand their mechanisms of action and therapeutic potential. The field of psychedelic research is expanding, and new studies are being conducted to explore the effects of psychedelics on various aspects of consciousness, cognition, and mental health. As the stigma surrounding psychedelics continues to diminish, it is likely that more research will be conducted, leading to a better understanding of these substances and their potential applications. The integration of psychedelics into mainstream medicine and therapy has the potential to revolutionize the field of mental health and provide new avenues for personal growth and self-exploration. In conclusion, psychedelics have the ability to alter consciousness and provide profound insights into the nature of the mind and reality. While there are challenges and considerations associated with their use, the therapeutic potential of psychedelics is increasingly being recognized. As research in this field continues to expand, we may gain a deeper understanding of consciousness and its relationship to psychedelics, paving the way for new approaches to healing and self-transformation. Hypnosis and consciousness. Hypnosis is a fascinating and often misunderstood phenomenon that has been used for centuries to explore the depths of consciousness. It is a state of focused attention and heightened suggestibility, in which individuals are able to access and explore their subconscious mind. In this section, we will delve into the relationship between hypnosis and consciousness, exploring its history, techniques, and potential benefits. The history of hypnosis. Hypnosis has a long and rich history, dating back to ancient civilizations. The practice of inducing a trance-like state can be traced back to the ancient Egyptians and Greeks, who used it for healing purposes. However, it was not until the 18th century that hypnosis began to be recognized as a distinct phenomenon. One of the key figures in the development of modern hypnosis was Franz Mesmer, an Austrian physician who believed that a magnetic force could be used to induce a trance-like state in individuals. Mesmer's theories and techniques laid the foundation for what would later become known as hypnosis. In the 19th century, James Braid, a Scottish surgeon, further refined the practice of hypnosis and coined the term hypnosis itself. Braid believed that hypnosis was not a result of magnetic forces, but rather a state of focused attention and suggestibility. Since then, hypnosis has been used for a variety of purposes, including pain management, behavior modification, and personal development. It has also been the subject of scientific research, with many studies exploring its effects on consciousness and the mind. The process of hypnosis. Hypnosis typically involves a hypnotist guiding an individual into a relaxed state of mind, often through the use of relaxation techniques and verbal suggestions. Once in this state, the individual becomes more open to suggestion and is able to access their subconscious mind. During hypnosis, individuals may experience a variety of sensations and perceptions. Some may feel a deep sense of relaxation, while others may experience heightened focus and concentration. It is not uncommon for individuals to also have vivid imagery or memories during hypnosis. The hypnotist can then use this state of heightened suggestibility to help individuals explore and address various issues. For example, hypnosis has been used to help individuals overcome phobias, manage pain, and improve self-confidence. It can also be used as a tool for self-exploration and personal growth. The relationship between hypnosis and consciousness. Hypnosis is often seen as a state of altered consciousness, as it involves a shift in awareness and perception. In this state, individuals are able to bypass their conscious mind and access their subconscious, allowing for a deeper exploration of their thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. One theory suggests that hypnosis works by temporarily suspending the critical faculties of the conscious mind, allowing the subconscious mind to come to the forefront. This can enable individuals to access and work with deeper aspects of their psyche that may not be readily accessible in their normal waking state. Hypnosis can also be seen as a form of focused attention, similar to meditation. In both practices, individuals are able to quiet the chatter of the conscious mind and enter a state of heightened awareness. This state of focused attention can lead to a greater sense of clarity and insight. The benefits of hypnosis. Hypnosis has been found to have a range of potential benefits for individuals. It can be used as a therapeutic tool to address a variety of issues, including anxiety, phobias, and addiction. It can also be used to enhance performance in sports, academics, and creative endeavors. One of the key benefits of hypnosis is its ability to tap into the power of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind holds a wealth of information and resources that can be utilized for personal growth and transformation. Through hypnosis, individuals can access and reprogram limiting beliefs, release emotional blockages, and cultivate positive habits and behaviors. Hypnosis can also be a valuable tool for self-exploration and self-discovery. By entering a state of heightened awareness, individuals can gain insights into their thoughts, emotions, and patterns of behavior. This self-awareness can lead to greater self-acceptance, personal growth, and a deeper understanding of oneself. Ethical considerations and limitations. While hypnosis can be a powerful tool for personal growth and transformation, it is important to approach it with caution and ethical considerations. Hypnosis should always be practiced by trained professionals who adhere to ethical guidelines and prioritize the well-being of their clients. It is also important to note that hypnosis is not a magic cure-all. While it can be effective for many individuals, it may not work for everyone or for every issue. It is not a replacement for medical or psychological treatment, and individuals should always consult with qualified professionals for any health or mental health concerns. In conclusion, hypnosis is a fascinating practice that allows individuals to explore the depths of consciousness. It offers a unique opportunity to access the subconscious mind and tap into its potential for personal growth and transformation. Whether used for therapeutic purposes or self-exploration, hypnosis can be a valuable tool on the journey of inner awakening and self-discovery. Near-death experiences and consciousness. Near-death experiences, NDEs, have long fascinated and intrigued both scientists and spiritual seekers alike. These extraordinary experiences occur when a person is on the brink of death or has been declared clinically dead but is later revived. During this time, individuals often report a range of profound and transformative experiences that have a profound impact on their understanding of consciousness and the nature of reality. The phenomenon of near-death experiences. Near-death experiences have been documented throughout history and across cultures. While the specific details may vary, there are common elements that are frequently reported by those who have had an NDE. These include feelings of peace and serenity, a sense of leaving the physical body, moving through a tunnel or towards a bright light, encountering deceased loved ones or spiritual beings, and a life review. One of the most striking aspects of NDEs is the profound sense of peace and love that individuals often describe. Many report feeling a deep connection to a higher power or a universal consciousness. This sense of unity and interconnectedness is often accompanied by a loss of fear of death and a newfound appreciation for the preciousness of life. Exploring the nature of consciousness through NDEs. Near-death experiences provide a unique opportunity to explore the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the physical body. These experiences challenge the traditional materialistic view that consciousness is solely a product of brain activity. Instead, they suggest that consciousness may exist independently of the physical body and continue to exist beyond death. During an NDE, individuals often report a sense of consciousness separate from their physical body. They may describe observing their own body from a vantage point outside of it or having an expanded awareness that transcends the limitations of the physical senses. This suggests that consciousness may be more than just a byproduct of brain activity, and that it may have its own independent existence. Furthermore, the life review component of NDEs raises intriguing questions about the nature of consciousness and the interconnectedness of all beings. Many individuals report experiencing a panoramic review of their life, where they not only relive their own actions and experiences but also feel the impact of their choices on others. This suggests that consciousness may be intimately connected to the collective consciousness, and that our actions have far-reaching consequences beyond our individual lives. The after-effects of near-death experiences. For many individuals who have had a near-death experience, the impact of the experience extends far beyond the actual event itself. NDEs often result in profound and lasting changes in the individual's beliefs, values, and priorities. Many report a heightened sense of spirituality, a greater appreciation for life, and a deepened understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. Additionally, individuals who have had an NDE often report an increased sensitivity to the emotions and needs of others. They may develop a greater sense of empathy and compassion, as well as a desire to contribute to the well-being of others. This suggests that near-death experiences can have a transformative effect on an individual's consciousness, leading to a more compassionate and altruistic way of being in the world. Scientific and spiritual perspectives on NDEs. The phenomenon of near-death experiences has been the subject of scientific research and investigation. While some scientists approach NDEs from a purely physiological perspective, attributing the experiences to the brain's response to oxygen deprivation or other physical factors, others recognize the need to consider the spiritual and transcendent aspects of these experiences. From a spiritual perspective, near-death experiences are often seen as glimpses into the nature of the soul and the afterlife. They are viewed as evidence of the existence of a higher power or a universal consciousness that transcends the physical realm. Many spiritual traditions and belief systems incorporate the concept of NDEs as a validation of their teachings on the nature of consciousness and the soul's journey. Integration and application of NDE insights. The insights gained from near-death experiences have the potential to profoundly impact our understanding of consciousness and our approach to life. By recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings and the importance of love and compassion, we can cultivate a more conscious and meaningful existence. One practical application of NDE insights is the promotion of end-of-life care that honors the spiritual and emotional needs of individuals facing death. By acknowledging the transformative potential of near-death experiences, healthcare professionals can provide support and guidance to patients and their families during this profound and often challenging time. Furthermore, the integration of NDE insights into our daily lives can lead to a more conscious and compassionate society. By recognizing the inherent worth and interconnectedness of all beings, we can foster a culture of empathy, understanding, and cooperation. This can have far-reaching implications for social change, as we work towards creating a more just and harmonious world. In conclusion, near-death experiences offer a unique window into the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the physical body. These profound and transformative experiences challenge our understanding of reality and provide insights that can inform our approach to life, death, and the pursuit of meaning. By exploring and integrating the lessons of NDEs, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of consciousness and live more conscious and purposeful lives. Out-of-body experiences and consciousness. Out-of-body experiences, OBs, have fascinated humans for centuries. These extraordinary occurrences involve a person feeling as though their consciousness has separated from their physical body, allowing them to perceive and experience the world from a different vantage point. OBs challenge our understanding of consciousness and the nature of reality, offering a unique perspective on the depths of human experience. The phenomenon of out-of-body experiences. An out-of-body experience typically involves a person feeling as though they have left their physical body and are observing the world from a different location. This sensation can be accompanied by a sense of floating, flying, or even traveling through different dimensions. OBs can occur spontaneously or be induced through various practices such as meditation, lucid dreaming, or near-death experiences. Exploring the science behind out-of-body experiences. While out-of-body experiences have been reported throughout history, the scientific study of this phenomenon is still in its early stages. Researchers have proposed several theories to explain the occurrence of OBs, including the role of the brain, altered states of consciousness, and the potential existence of a non-physical aspect of human consciousness. One prominent theory suggests that OBs may be a result of the brain's interpretation of sensory information. According to this view, the brain constructs our perception of reality based on the input it receives from our senses. During an OB, it is possible that the brain misinterprets this sensory information, leading to the perception of being outside the physical body. Another theory proposes that OBs are a form of lucid dreaming, where the individual becomes aware that they are dreaming and can consciously control their dream experiences. In this state, the person may be able to create the illusion of being outside their body and exploring different realms. Some researchers also speculate that OBs may provide evidence for the existence of a non-physical aspect of consciousness. They suggest that consciousness may be separate from the physical body and capable of existing independently. OBs could be seen as a glimpse into this non-physical realm, where consciousness can explore and interact with the world beyond the constraints of the physical body. The significance of out-of-body experiences. Out-of-body experiences hold profound significance for our understanding of consciousness and the nature of reality. They challenge the conventional belief that consciousness is solely a product of brain activity, and suggest that it may have a more expansive and transcendent nature. OBs also provide a unique perspective on the interconnectedness of mind, body, and consciousness. They suggest that consciousness is not confined to the physical body but can exist and interact beyond its boundaries. This raises intriguing questions about the relationship between consciousness and the physical world, and whether our perception of reality is limited by our physical senses. Furthermore, out-of-body experiences have the potential to transform our understanding of personal identity and the nature of self. When we perceive ourselves as separate from our physical body, it challenges the notion that our identity is solely tied to our physical form. OBs offer a glimpse into the possibility of a more expansive and interconnected sense of self, where consciousness transcends the limitations of the physical body. Exploring the practical applications of out-of-body experiences. Beyond their theoretical implications, out-of-body experiences also have practical applications. Many individuals who have had OBs report profound spiritual and personal growth as a result of their experiences. OBs can provide a sense of expanded awareness, connectedness, and a deeper understanding of the nature of reality. Some individuals use OBs as a tool for self-exploration and personal development. By consciously inducing an out-of-body experience, individuals can explore different realms of consciousness, gain insights into their own psyche, and expand their understanding of the nature of existence. Additionally, OBs can be used as a means of healing and transformation. Some individuals have reported healing physical and emotional traumas through their out-of-body experiences. By exploring the non-physical aspects of consciousness, they can access deeper levels of self-awareness and tap into the innate healing potential of their own consciousness. The future of out-of-body experience research. While out-of-body experiences continue to captivate the curiosity of researchers and individuals alike, there is still much to learn about this phenomenon. Further scientific research is needed to better understand the underlying mechanisms and potential benefits of OBs. Advancements in neuroscience and technology may provide new insights into the nature of consciousness and its relationship to out-of-body experiences. Brain imaging techniques, such as functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, could help identify the neural correlates of OBs and shed light on the brain processes involved in these experiences. Additionally, continued exploration of altered states of consciousness, such as meditation and lucid dreaming, may offer valuable insights into the nature of OBs. By studying individuals who regularly experience OBs, researchers can gain a deeper understanding of the factors that contribute to these experiences and their potential implications for human consciousness. In conclusion, out-of-body experiences offer a fascinating glimpse into the depths of human consciousness. They challenge our understanding of the nature of reality, the relationship between mind and body, and the expansive potential of human consciousness. While much remains to be discovered, the exploration of OBs holds great promise for expanding our understanding of consciousness and its role in shaping our perception of the world. Chapter 4: Consciousness and Self-Transformation. Self-Reflection and Consciousness. Self-reflection is a powerful tool for exploring the depths of consciousness. It is the process of introspection, where we turn our attention inward and examine our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Through self-reflection, we gain insight into our true nature and the workings of our mind. The importance of self-reflection. Self-reflection is essential for personal growth and self-awareness. It allows us to understand ourselves on a deeper level and uncover the patterns and beliefs that shape our thoughts and behaviors. By taking the time to reflect on our experiences, we can gain clarity and make conscious choices that align with our values and aspirations. Self-reflection also helps us develop a greater sense of empathy and compassion towards ourselves and others. When we reflect on our own struggles and challenges, we can better understand the experiences of others and cultivate a more compassionate and understanding attitude. The practice of self-reflection. Self-reflection can be practiced in various ways, depending on individual preferences and needs. Here are some effective techniques for engaging in self-reflection. Journaling. Writing in a journal is a popular and accessible method of self-reflection. By putting our thoughts and feelings onto paper, we can gain a clearer understanding of our inner world. Journaling allows us to explore our emotions, identify patterns, and track our progress over time. It can be done daily, weekly, or whenever we feel the need to reflect. Mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation is another powerful practice for self-reflection. By sitting in stillness and observing our thoughts and sensations without judgment, we can develop a greater awareness of our inner landscape. Through regular meditation, we can cultivate a sense of presence and learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. Self-questioning. Asking ourselves thought-provoking questions is a valuable technique for self-reflection. By posing open-ended questions, we can delve deeper into our thoughts, beliefs, and motivations. Some examples of self-reflective questions include: what are my core values and how do they influence my decisions? What are my strengths and weaknesses, and how can I leverage them for personal growth? What are the recurring patterns in my life, and how can I break free from them? What are my fears and limiting beliefs, and how can I overcome them? Seeking feedback. Seeking feedback from trusted friends, mentors, or therapists can provide valuable insights for self-reflection. By inviting others to share their observations and perspectives, we can gain a more objective understanding of ourselves. Constructive feedback can help us identify blind spots and areas for improvement, leading to personal growth and self-awareness. The benefits of self-reflection. Engaging in regular self-reflection offers numerous benefits for our overall well-being and personal development. Here are some of the key advantages. Increased self-awareness. Self-reflection allows us to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves, including our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. By becoming more self-aware, we can make conscious choices that align with our values and aspirations, leading to a more fulfilling and authentic life. Emotional healing. Through self-reflection, we can explore and process our emotions in a safe and supportive manner. By acknowledging and understanding our feelings, we can heal emotional wounds and cultivate emotional resilience. Clarity and decision-making. Self-reflection provides clarity and helps us make informed decisions. By examining our thoughts and beliefs, we can gain insight into what truly matters to us and make choices that align with our authentic selves. Personal growth and transformation. Self-reflection is a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. By uncovering our limiting beliefs and patterns, we can break free from self-imposed limitations and embrace new possibilities. Self-reflection allows us to continuously evolve and become the best version of ourselves. Conclusion. Self-reflection is a powerful practice for exploring the depths of consciousness. By turning our attention inward and examining our thoughts, emotions, and experiences, we can gain insight into our true nature and the workings of our mind. Through self-reflection, we develop self-awareness, cultivate empathy, and make conscious choices that lead to personal growth and transformation. Embracing self-reflection as a regular practice can enhance our overall well-being and help us live a more conscious and fulfilling life. Self-inquiry and consciousness. Self-inquiry is a powerful tool for exploring the depths of consciousness and gaining a deeper understanding of oneself. It is a process of introspection and self-reflection that allows individuals to examine their thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and behaviors. Through self-inquiry, one can uncover the underlying patterns and conditioning that shape their perception of reality and their experience of consciousness. The nature of self-inquiry. Self-inquiry involves asking oneself probing questions and investigating the nature of one's thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. It is a process of self-exploration that goes beyond surface-level analysis and delves into the core of one's being. By engaging in self-inquiry, individuals can gain insight into their true nature and the underlying mechanisms that drive their thoughts and actions. The practice of self-inquiry is rooted in the philosophy of non-duality, which suggests that there is no inherent separation between the self and the external world. It encourages individuals to question the nature of their identity and to recognize the illusory nature of the ego. Through self-inquiry, one can transcend the limitations of the ego and tap into a deeper sense of awareness and interconnectedness. The process of self-inquiry. Self-inquiry begins with a willingness to explore and question one's beliefs, assumptions, and perceptions. It requires a certain level of openness and curiosity to delve into the depths of consciousness and uncover the truth of one's being. The process can be facilitated through various techniques, such as meditation, journaling, or engaging in deep conversations with oneself or a trusted guide. One of the fundamental questions in self-inquiry is, "Who am I?" This question invites individuals to go beyond their superficial identities and roles and to explore the essence of their being. By repeatedly asking this question and observing the thoughts and sensations that arise, individuals can begin to unravel the layers of conditioning and false identities that have been accumulated over time. Self-inquiry also involves examining the nature of one's thoughts and beliefs. It requires individuals to question the validity and truthfulness of their thoughts and to discern between conditioned patterns and genuine insights. Through this process, individuals can gain clarity and freedom from the limitations of their conditioned thinking. The benefits of self-inquiry. Self-inquiry is a transformative practice that can have profound effects on one's consciousness and personal growth. By engaging in self-inquiry, individuals can gain self-awareness. Self-inquiry allows individuals to develop a deep understanding of their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. It brings awareness to the unconscious patterns and conditioning that influence their perception of reality. Release limiting beliefs. Through self-inquiry, individuals can identify and challenge their limiting beliefs. By questioning the validity of these beliefs, individuals can free themselves from self-imposed limitations and open up new possibilities for personal growth. Cultivate presence. Self-inquiry encourages individuals to be fully present in the moment and to observe their thoughts and emotions without judgment. This cultivates a sense of mindfulness and allows individuals to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and equanimity. Enhance self-compassion. Self-inquiry fosters self-compassion by helping individuals recognize and embrace their vulnerabilities and imperfections. It allows individuals to develop a kind and accepting attitude towards themselves, leading to greater self-love and self-acceptance. Deepen connection with others. Through self-inquiry, individuals can develop a deeper understanding of themselves, which in turn enhances their ability to empathize and connect with others. It promotes authentic and meaningful relationships based on mutual understanding and acceptance. Experience inner freedom. Self-inquiry liberates individuals from the constraints of the ego and the conditioned mind. It opens up a space of inner freedom and allows individuals to experience a sense of expansiveness and interconnectedness with all of existence. Integrating self-inquiry into daily life. Self-inquiry is not limited to formal meditation or introspection sessions. It can be integrated into daily life. By cultivating a sense of mindfulness and self-awareness, individuals can bring the spirit of self-inquiry into their everyday activities. One way to integrate self-inquiry into daily life is through the practice of mindful observation. This involves observing one's thoughts, emotions, and sensations as they arise throughout the day, without judgment or attachment. By simply witnessing these experiences, individuals can gain insight into their patterns of thinking and reacting. Another way to integrate self-inquiry is through the practice of self-reflection. Taking time each day to reflect on one's experiences, actions, and interactions can provide valuable insights into one's patterns and behaviors. Journaling can be a helpful tool for this process, allowing individuals to explore their thoughts and emotions in a structured and reflective manner. Additionally, engaging in meaningful conversations with trusted friends or mentors can support the process of self-inquiry. Sharing one's insights, challenges, and questions with others can provide different perspectives and deepen one's understanding of oneself. By integrating self-inquiry into daily life, individuals can gradually transform their consciousness and experience a greater sense of authenticity, clarity, and inner peace. It is a lifelong journey of self-discovery and self-transformation that can lead to profound personal growth and spiritual awakening. Self-realization and consciousness. Self-realization is the process of gaining a deep understanding of oneself, one's true nature, and the purpose of life. It is a journey of self-discovery that leads to a profound transformation in consciousness. In this section, we will explore the relationship between self-realization and consciousness, and how the two are interconnected. The path to self-realization. Self-realization is not a destination but a continuous journey of self-exploration and growth. It is a path that requires self-reflection, self-inquiry, and a willingness to confront and transcend one's limitations and conditioning. The path to self-realization is unique for each individual, but it often involves practices such as meditation, mindfulness, self-observation, and self-inquiry. Meditation is a powerful tool for self-realization as it allows us to quiet the mind, cultivate inner stillness, and connect with our true essence. Through regular meditation practice, we can develop a deeper awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations, and gain insight into the nature of our mind and consciousness. Self-inquiry is another essential practice on the path to self-realization. It involves questioning the nature of our identity and exploring the fundamental question: who am I? By examining our thoughts, beliefs, and attachments, we can begin to unravel the layers of conditioning and false identities that have been built up over time. Through self-inquiry, we can discover our true self, which is beyond the ego and the limited sense of self. Awakening to true nature. Self-realization is not about becoming someone else or attaining something external. It is about awakening to our true nature, which is already present within us. It is a process of remembering and reconnecting with the essence of who we are beyond the roles, labels, and identities we have adopted. When we awaken to our true nature, we realize that we are not separate from the world around us. We recognize the interconnectedness of all beings and the underlying unity of consciousness. This realization brings a profound sense of peace, love, and compassion. Transcending the ego. One of the key aspects of self-realization is transcending the ego. The ego is the false sense of self that is based on identification with thoughts, emotions, and external circumstances. It is the source of suffering and the illusion of separation. Through self-realization, we can transcend the ego and experience a shift in consciousness. We begin to identify less with the limited sense of self and more with the deeper, timeless aspect of our being. This shift in identification brings a sense of freedom, liberation, and expanded awareness. Living from a place of presence. Self-realization is not just an intellectual understanding but a lived experience. It is about embodying the awakened state and living from a place of presence and authenticity. When we are self-realized, we are fully present in the here and now, free from the burden of the past and the worries of the future. Living from a place of presence means being fully engaged in whatever we are doing, whether it is work, relationships, or daily activities. It means bringing a sense of mindfulness and awareness to every moment, and cultivating a deep sense of gratitude for the present moment. The benefits of self-realization. Self-realization brings numerous benefits to our lives. It enhances our overall well-being, mental clarity, and emotional stability. It deepens our connection with others and fosters more meaningful and authentic relationships. Self-realization also brings a sense of purpose and meaning to our lives, as we align with our true calling and contribute to the greater good. Furthermore, self-realization opens the door to higher states of consciousness and spiritual experiences. It allows us to tap into the infinite wisdom and creativity that resides within us. It brings a sense of inner peace, joy, and fulfillment that is not dependent on external circumstances. Cultivating self-realization. Cultivating self-realization requires dedication, commitment, and a willingness to explore the depths of our consciousness. It is an ongoing process that unfolds over time. Here are some practices that can support the journey of self-realization. Meditation. Regular meditation practice helps to quiet the mind, cultivate inner stillness, and deepen self-awareness. Self-inquiry. Engaging in self-inquiry through contemplative practices and asking profound questions can lead to insights and self-discovery. Mindfulness. Cultivating mindfulness in daily life helps to bring awareness to the present moment and develop a deeper connection with oneself. Self-reflection. Taking time for self-reflection allows us to examine our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors and gain insight into our patterns and conditioning. Seeking guidance. Seeking guidance from spiritual teachers, mentors, or therapists can provide support and guidance on the path of self-realization. Remember, self-realization is a personal journey, and there is no right or wrong way to approach it. It is about finding what resonates with you and following your own inner guidance. Embrace the journey with an open heart and mind, and allow yourself to be transformed by the profound wisdom and insights that self-realization brings. Consciousness and personal growth. Personal growth is a lifelong journey of self-discovery and self-improvement. It involves developing a deeper understanding of oneself, expanding one's potential, and cultivating positive qualities and skills. Consciousness plays a crucial role in personal growth, as it is the foundation upon which all transformation and self-development occur. The power of self-awareness. Self-awareness is a fundamental aspect of personal growth, and it is closely tied to consciousness. By becoming more conscious of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we gain valuable insights into ourselves and our patterns of thinking and acting. This self-awareness allows us to identify areas for improvement and make conscious choices that align with our values and goals. Consciousness enables us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, creating space for self-reflection and self-exploration. Through this process, we can uncover limiting beliefs, negative thought patterns, and emotional blockages that may be holding us back from reaching our full potential. By bringing these unconscious aspects of ourselves into conscious awareness, we can begin to heal and transform them. Consciousness and personal transformation. Personal growth involves a process of transformation, and consciousness is the catalyst for this transformation. As we become more conscious, we develop the ability to question our beliefs, challenge our assumptions, and break free from old patterns and conditioning. This process of self-transformation requires courage, openness, and a willingness to explore the depths of our consciousness. Consciousness allows us to tap into our inner wisdom and intuition, guiding us towards our true purpose and authentic self. It helps us align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with our deepest values and aspirations. Through this alignment, we experience a sense of fulfillment, meaning, and inner peace. Cultivating consciousness for personal growth. Cultivating consciousness is a lifelong practice that requires dedication and commitment. Here are some ways to enhance consciousness and support personal growth. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment. It involves paying attention to our thoughts, emotions, and sensations with curiosity and acceptance. By cultivating mindfulness, we develop a greater awareness of our inner experiences and the world around us. This heightened awareness allows us to make conscious choices and respond to situations with clarity and compassion. Self-reflection. Self-reflection is the process of examining our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in order to gain insight and understanding. It involves asking ourselves meaningful questions and exploring our experiences with curiosity and openness. Through self-reflection, we can uncover unconscious patterns, identify areas for growth, and make conscious changes in our lives. Journaling. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-discovery and personal growth. By writing down our thoughts, feelings, and experiences, we can gain clarity and perspective. Journaling allows us to explore our inner world, express ourselves authentically, and track our progress on the path of personal growth. It also provides a space for self-reflection and self-inquiry. Meditation. Meditation is a practice that involves training the mind to focus and redirect thoughts. It helps cultivate a state of calmness, clarity, and inner peace. Through meditation, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without attachment or judgment. This practice enhances self-awareness, reduces stress, and promotes emotional well-being. It also deepens our connection to our inner selves and the present moment. Seeking growth opportunities. Personal growth requires stepping out of our comfort zones and embracing new challenges. By seeking growth opportunities, such as learning new skills, taking on new responsibilities, or engaging in new experiences, we expand our horizons and push the boundaries of our consciousness. These growth opportunities provide fertile ground for self-discovery, self-improvement, and personal transformation. The benefits of conscious personal growth. Conscious personal growth offers numerous benefits that positively impact all areas of our lives. Here are some of the key benefits. Increased self-awareness and self-understanding. Improved emotional intelligence and self-regulation. Enhanced decision-making and problem-solving skills. Greater resilience and adaptability in the face of challenges. Deeper and more meaningful relationships. Heightened creativity and innovation. Improved physical and mental well-being. Increased sense of purpose and fulfillment. By cultivating consciousness and engaging in personal growth, we embark on a transformative journey that leads to a more authentic, fulfilling, and meaningful life. It is a journey of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and self-actualization. As we expand our consciousness, we tap into our limitless potential and become the best version of ourselves. Chapter 5: Consciousness and the Mind-Body Connection. The mind-body problem. The mind-body problem is one of the most intriguing and complex questions in the field of philosophy and psychology. It explores the relationship between the mind and the body, and how they interact to create our conscious experience. This problem has puzzled philosophers, scientists, and thinkers for centuries, and it continues to be a topic of debate and exploration. Dualism: mind and body as separate entities. One of the earliest and most well-known theories regarding the mind-body problem is dualism. Dualism suggests that the mind and the body are two distinct entities that exist separately. According to this view, the mind is non-physical and immaterial, while the body is physical and material. This perspective was famously proposed by philosopher René Descartes, who believed that the mind and body interacted through the pineal gland. Dualism raises several questions and challenges. If the mind and body are separate, how do they interact? How does the immaterial mind influence the physical body and vice versa? These questions have led to various theories and attempts to explain the mind-body relationship. Monism: mind and body as one. In contrast to dualism, monism suggests that the mind and body are not separate entities but rather different aspects of the same underlying reality. Monism proposes that consciousness arises from the physical processes of the brain and nervous system. This perspective is often associated with materialism or physicalism, which argue that everything in the universe, including consciousness, can be explained by physical matter and its interactions. Within the monist framework, there are different variations, such as identity theory and functionalism. Identity theory posits that mental states are identical to brain states, meaning that there is a one-to-one correspondence between specific mental processes and specific brain processes. Functionalism, on the other hand, focuses on the functions and processes of the mind rather than the specific physical structures. The problem of consciousness. The mind-body problem becomes even more complex when we consider the nature of consciousness itself. Consciousness refers to our subjective experience of the world and our awareness of ourselves and our thoughts. It is the essence of our existence and the foundation of our perception and understanding. One of the main challenges in understanding consciousness is the subjective nature of the experience. While we can study the brain and its neural activity, it is difficult to directly measure or quantify subjective experiences. This has led to the development of various theories and approaches to studying consciousness. The role of neuroscience. Neuroscience plays a crucial role in exploring the mind-body problem and understanding consciousness. Through the study of the brain and its functions, neuroscientists aim to uncover the neural correlates of consciousness and how different brain regions contribute to our conscious experience. Advancements in neuroimaging techniques, such as functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, and electroencephalography, EEG, have allowed researchers to observe and measure brain activity associated with specific mental processes and states of consciousness. These studies have provided valuable insights into the neural mechanisms underlying consciousness. The influence of physical health on consciousness. The mind-body connection extends beyond the philosophical realm and has practical implications for our physical health. Research has shown that our mental and emotional states can have a significant impact on our physical well-being. Stress, for example, can lead to a range of physical ailments, including cardiovascular problems, digestive disorders, and weakened immune function. Conversely, maintaining good physical health can positively influence our mental state and consciousness. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep contribute to overall well-being and can enhance cognitive function, mood, and clarity of thought. The impact of mental health on consciousness. Just as physical health can influence consciousness, mental health also plays a crucial role in shaping our conscious experience. Mental health conditions, such as depression, anxiety, and psychosis, can significantly alter one's perception, thoughts, and emotions. Understanding and addressing mental health issues is essential for maintaining a healthy and balanced consciousness. Psychotherapy, medication, and other therapeutic interventions can help individuals navigate and overcome mental health challenges, allowing for a more harmonious and integrated experience of consciousness. Exploring the mind-body connection. The mind-body problem continues to be a fascinating area of exploration and research. As our understanding of neuroscience and consciousness deepens, new insights and perspectives emerge. By studying the mind-body connection, we can gain a greater understanding of ourselves and the intricate relationship between our physical and mental states. Through practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection, we can cultivate a deeper awareness of our consciousness and its connection to the body. These practices allow us to explore the mind-body relationship firsthand and develop a more integrated and holistic experience of consciousness. In conclusion, the mind-body problem is a complex and multifaceted issue that has captivated the minds of philosophers, scientists, and thinkers throughout history. While there is no definitive answer to this problem, ongoing research and exploration continue to shed light on the intricate relationship between the mind and body and the nature of consciousness itself. Consciousness and physical health. The connection between consciousness and physical health is a topic that has gained significant attention in recent years. While the mind and body have long been viewed as separate entities, emerging research suggests that they are intricately intertwined. Our mental state, thoughts, and emotions can have a profound impact on our physical well-being. The mind-body connection. The mind-body connection refers to the relationship between our thoughts, emotions, and physical health. It suggests that our mental and emotional states can influence the functioning of our body and vice versa. This concept has been recognized for centuries in various healing traditions, such as Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine. Research has shown that stress, for example, can have detrimental effects on our physical health. When we experience stress, our body releases stress hormones like cortisol, which can lead to a range of health issues, including high blood pressure, weakened immune system, and digestive problems. Chronic stress has also been linked to the development of chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and autoimmune disorders. On the other hand, positive emotions and a healthy mental state can have a beneficial impact on our physical health. Studies have found that individuals with a positive outlook on life tend to have lower rates of cardiovascular disease, better immune function, and faster recovery from illness or surgery. Practices like meditation and mindfulness have been shown to reduce stress, improve immune function, and promote overall well-being. The role of consciousness in healing. Consciousness plays a crucial role in the healing process. When we become aware of our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, we can begin to understand how they may be influencing our physical health. By cultivating a conscious awareness of our inner world, we can identify and address any negative patterns or beliefs that may be contributing to illness or disease. Research in the field of psychoneuroimmunology has shown that our thoughts and emotions can directly impact our immune system. Negative emotions like anger, fear, and resentment can weaken our immune response, making us more susceptible to illness. On the other hand, positive emotions like love, gratitude, and joy can strengthen our immune system and promote healing. Consciousness also plays a role in the placebo effect, where a person experiences a positive response to a treatment or intervention, even if it is a sham. Studies have shown that the belief and expectation of healing can activate the body's natural healing mechanisms, leading to improvements in physical health. This highlights the power of our consciousness in influencing our body's response to treatment. Mind-body practices for physical health. There are several mind-body practices that can help promote physical health and well-being. These practices aim to cultivate a conscious awareness of the mind-body connection and harness the power of consciousness for healing. Some of these practices include meditation. Meditation is a practice that involves focusing the mind and achieving a state of deep relaxation and inner calm. Regular meditation has been shown to reduce stress, lower blood pressure, improve immune function, and promote overall physical health. It can also help alleviate symptoms of chronic pain and improve sleep quality. Yoga. Yoga combines physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation to promote physical strength, flexibility, and balance. It has been found to reduce stress, improve cardiovascular health, and enhance overall well-being. Yoga also encourages mindfulness and self-awareness, allowing individuals to connect with their bodies and cultivate a deeper sense of consciousness. Tai Chi. Tai Chi is a gentle form of exercise that involves slow, flowing movements and deep breathing. It has been shown to improve balance, flexibility, and cardiovascular health. Tai Chi also promotes relaxation, reduces stress, and enhances mental clarity. By practicing Tai Chi, individuals can cultivate a state of conscious awareness and promote physical health. Breath work. Breath work involves conscious control and manipulation of the breath to promote relaxation, reduce stress, and improve overall well-being. Deep breathing techniques can help activate the body's relaxation response, lower blood pressure, and improve lung function. By focusing on the breath, individuals can cultivate a state of present moment awareness and enhance their physical health. Integrating consciousness into healthcare. The recognition of the mind-body connection and the role of consciousness in physical health has led to a shift in healthcare approaches. Integrative medicine, which combines conventional medical treatments with complementary and alternative therapies, recognizes the importance of addressing the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Healthcare providers are increasingly incorporating mind-body practices into their treatment plans to support physical healing. Techniques such as mindfulness-based stress reduction, cognitive behavioral therapy, and relaxation techniques are being used to reduce stress, manage pain, and improve overall well-being. Furthermore, the field of psychoneuroimmunology is exploring the impact of consciousness on the immune system and developing interventions that harness the power of the mind for healing. This includes techniques like guided imagery, where individuals use their imagination to create positive mental images that promote healing and well-being. By integrating consciousness into healthcare, individuals can take an active role in their own healing process. By cultivating a conscious awareness of their thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, they can make conscious choices that support their physical health and well-being. In conclusion, the connection between consciousness and physical health is a fascinating and evolving field of study. The mind-body connection and the role of consciousness in healing highlight the importance of addressing the whole person, mind, body, and spirit, for optimal health and well-being. By cultivating a conscious awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, and incorporating mind-body practices into our lives, we can harness the power of consciousness to support our physical health and promote overall well-being. Consciousness and mental health. Mental health is a crucial aspect of our overall well-being, and it plays a significant role in our ability to experience and navigate consciousness. The state of our mental health can greatly influence our perception, thoughts, emotions, and overall quality of life. In this section, we will explore the intricate relationship between consciousness and mental health, and how they can both impact and influence each other. The mind-body connection in mental health. The mind and body are intricately connected, and this connection is particularly evident when it comes to mental health. Our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs can have a profound impact on our physical well-being, just as our physical health can affect our mental state. When we experience mental health issues, such as anxiety, depression, or stress, it can manifest in physical symptoms such as headaches, muscle tension, or digestive problems. Conversely, taking care of our physical health can positively impact our mental well-being. Engaging in regular exercise, eating a balanced diet, and getting enough sleep are all essential for maintaining optimal mental health. When we prioritize our physical well-being, we create a solid foundation for a healthy mind and a clear state of consciousness. The role of consciousness in mental health. Consciousness plays a vital role in our mental health. It is through our conscious awareness that we can observe and understand our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. By cultivating a heightened sense of consciousness, we can develop a deeper understanding of our mental processes and gain insight into the root causes of our mental health challenges. One way to enhance our consciousness and promote mental well-being is through mindfulness practices. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we can develop a greater awareness of our thoughts and emotions, allowing us to respond to them in a more constructive and compassionate manner. This can help reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, and improve overall mental health. The impact of mental health on consciousness. Mental health issues can significantly impact our consciousness. When we are struggling with conditions such as depression or anxiety, our perception of reality can become distorted. Negative thought patterns and emotions can cloud our consciousness, making it difficult to experience clarity and inner peace. Furthermore, mental health challenges can also affect our ability to access higher states of consciousness. When our minds are consumed by worry, fear, or sadness, it becomes challenging to transcend our limited sense of self and connect with the deeper aspects of our being. However, by addressing and managing our mental health, we can create a more conducive environment for exploring and expanding our consciousness. The healing power of consciousness. Consciousness has the potential to be a powerful tool for healing mental health issues. By cultivating a deeper sense of self-awareness and expanding our consciousness, we can gain a new perspective on our mental health challenges. This expanded awareness allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming fully identified with them, creating space for healing and transformation. Practices such as meditation, breathwork, and self-inquiry can be particularly beneficial for mental health. These practices help us develop a greater sense of presence and inner stillness, allowing us to observe our thoughts and emotions from a place of detachment. Through this process, we can begin to unravel the underlying patterns and beliefs that contribute to our mental health issues, and ultimately find healing and resolution. Integrating consciousness and mental health. Integrating consciousness into mental health treatment can lead to more holistic and effective approaches. By incorporating mindfulness practices, self-reflection, and self-inquiry into therapy and counseling, individuals can develop a deeper understanding of their mental health challenges and gain tools for self-care and self-transformation. Additionally, integrating consciousness into mental health care can help reduce the stigma surrounding mental health issues. By recognizing that mental health is a natural part of the human experience, and that consciousness plays a crucial role in our well-being, we can create a more compassionate and supportive society that encourages open dialogue and understanding. In conclusion, consciousness and mental health are deeply interconnected. Our mental health can influence our consciousness, and our consciousness can impact our mental well-being. By cultivating a heightened sense of consciousness and integrating it into our mental health practices, we can promote healing, self-transformation, and overall well-being. The power of mindfulness. Mindfulness is a powerful practice that has gained significant attention in recent years. It is the art of paying attention to the present moment, without judgment or attachment. By cultivating mindfulness, we can tap into the depths of consciousness and experience a profound transformation in our lives. Understanding mindfulness. Mindfulness is often associated with meditation, but it is much more than that. It is a way of living, a state of being fully present in each moment. It involves bringing our attention to the sensations, thoughts, and emotions that arise within us, without getting caught up in them or trying to change them. The practice of mindfulness allows us to observe our experiences with curiosity and acceptance. It helps us develop a non-reactive and non-judgmental attitude towards ourselves and the world around us. By cultivating mindfulness, we can become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, and gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. Benefits of mindfulness. The practice of mindfulness has been scientifically proven to have numerous benefits for our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Here are some of the key benefits. Stress reduction. One of the most well-known benefits of mindfulness is its ability to reduce stress. By bringing our attention to the present moment, we can break free from the cycle of worry and rumination that often leads to stress and anxiety. Mindfulness helps us develop a greater sense of calm and equanimity, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with more ease. Improved mental clarity. Mindfulness enhances our ability to focus and concentrate. By training our minds to stay present, we can reduce distractions and improve our cognitive abilities. This increased mental clarity can lead to better decision-making, problem-solving, and overall productivity. Emotional regulation. Through mindfulness, we can develop a greater awareness of our emotions and learn to respond to them in a more skillful way. By observing our emotions without judgment, we can prevent ourselves from getting carried away by them. This allows us to cultivate emotional resilience and create a healthier relationship with our feelings. Enhanced self-awareness. Mindfulness helps us develop a deep sense of self-awareness. By paying attention to our thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, we can gain insight into our patterns, habits, and beliefs. This self-awareness allows us to make conscious choices and break free from automatic and unconscious reactions. Improved relationships. When we practice mindfulness, we become more present and attentive in our interactions with others. This deep listening and genuine presence can enhance the quality of our relationships. By cultivating mindfulness, we can develop empathy, compassion, and understanding towards others, leading to more harmonious and fulfilling connections. Cultivating mindfulness. Cultivating mindfulness requires practice and dedication. Here are some techniques that can help you develop mindfulness in your daily life. Meditation. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to cultivate mindfulness. By setting aside dedicated time for meditation, you can train your mind to stay present and develop a greater sense of awareness. There are various meditation techniques you can explore, such as breath awareness, body scan, loving-kindness meditation, and mindfulness of thoughts. Mindful movement. Engaging in mindful movement practices, such as yoga, tai chi, or qigong, can also help cultivate mindfulness. These practices involve bringing your attention to the sensations and movements of your body, allowing you to develop a deeper connection between your mind and body. Everyday mindfulness. In addition to formal meditation and mindful movement practices, you can also cultivate mindfulness in your everyday activities. This involves bringing your full attention to simple tasks such as eating, walking, or washing dishes. By fully engaging in these activities and noticing the sensations, thoughts, and emotions that arise, you can infuse mindfulness into your daily life. Integrating mindfulness into daily life. To truly harness the power of mindfulness, it is important to integrate it into your daily life. Here are some tips to help you do that. Set reminders. Set reminders throughout the day to bring your attention back to the present moment. This can be as simple as setting an alarm on your phone or placing sticky notes in visible places. These reminders will help you stay mindful and prevent you from getting caught up in autopilot mode. Practice gratitude. Cultivating gratitude is a powerful way to bring mindfulness into your daily life. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. This practice can shift your focus from what is lacking to what is present, fostering a sense of contentment and appreciation. Engage in mindful communication. When engaging in conversations with others, practice mindful communication. Listen attentively, without interrupting or formulating your response. Be fully present with the person in front of you, giving them your undivided attention. This can deepen your connections and create a space for authentic and meaningful interactions. Create mindful rituals. Incorporate mindful rituals into your daily routine. This can be as simple as starting your day with a few minutes of meditation, taking a mindful walk in nature, or ending your day with a gratitude journal. These rituals will anchor you in the present moment and create a sense of sacredness in your everyday life. The transformative power of mindfulness. By cultivating mindfulness, we can tap into the transformative power of consciousness. It allows us to break free from the limitations of our conditioned mind and connect with the deeper wisdom and intelligence within us. Mindfulness opens the door to self-discovery, personal growth, and a profound sense of interconnectedness with all of life. As you embark on your mindfulness journey, remember that it is a lifelong practice. Be patient and compassionate with yourself as you navigate the ups and downs of the process. With dedication and perseverance, mindfulness can become a guiding force in your life, leading you to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Chapter 6: Consciousness and Spirituality. Spiritual Awakening and Consciousness. Spiritual awakening is a profound and transformative experience that can lead to a deepening of consciousness. It is a process of self-discovery and self-realization that goes beyond the limitations of the ego and connects us to a higher power or universal consciousness. In this section, we will explore the relationship between spiritual awakening and consciousness, and how they intertwine to bring about a profound shift in our perception of reality. The call of awakening. Spiritual awakening often begins with a deep longing or dissatisfaction with the ordinary and mundane aspects of life. It is a calling from within, a yearning for something more meaningful and fulfilling. This call can manifest as a sense of emptiness, a feeling that there must be more to life than what meets the eye. It is a wake-up call to explore the depths of our being and discover our true nature. The shift in consciousness. When we embark on the journey of spiritual awakening, our consciousness undergoes a profound shift. We begin to question our beliefs, values, and the very nature of reality. We start to see beyond the illusions of the ego and recognize the interconnectedness of all things. This shift in consciousness brings about a heightened sense of awareness and a deepening of our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Dissolving the ego. One of the key aspects of spiritual awakening is the dissolution of the ego. The ego is the false sense of self that is based on identification with our thoughts, emotions, and external circumstances. It is the source of our suffering and the barrier that separates us from our true essence. Through spiritual practices such as meditation, self-inquiry, and surrender, we can gradually dissolve the ego and awaken to our true nature. Awakening to presence. As we let go of the ego, we become more present in the here and now. We awaken to the power of the present moment and realize that true fulfillment can only be found in the present. We become aware of the beauty and wonder of life that is always available to us, but often overlooked in our preoccupation with the past and future. This awakening to presence brings a deep sense of peace, joy, and aliveness. Expanded awareness. Spiritual awakening expands our awareness beyond the limited perspective of the ego. We begin to see the interconnectedness of all things and recognize the underlying unity of existence. We develop a sense of empathy and compassion for all beings, as we realize that we are all interconnected and part of the same cosmic tapestry. This expanded awareness allows us to see beyond the surface level of reality and tap into the deeper truths of existence. Transcending dualities. Through spiritual awakening, we transcend the dualities of good and bad, right and wrong, and embrace the paradoxes of life. We realize that life is not black and white, but a spectrum of colors and shades. We learn to embrace both the light and the dark aspects of ourselves and the world, understanding that they are all part of the same whole. This transcendence of dualities brings about a deep sense of acceptance and peace. Living in alignment. Spiritual awakening is not just a one-time event but an ongoing process of aligning our thoughts, words, and actions with our true essence. It is about living in integrity and authenticity, and embodying the qualities of love, compassion, and wisdom in our daily lives. As we live in alignment with our awakened consciousness, we become a beacon of light and inspiration for others, and contribute to the collective awakening of humanity. The journey continues. Spiritual awakening is not the end of the journey but the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. It is a lifelong process of deepening our understanding and expanding our consciousness. As we continue on this journey, we may encounter challenges and setbacks, but we also experience moments of profound insight and transformation. Each step on the path of awakening brings us closer to the realization of our true nature and the ultimate truth of existence. In the next section, we will explore the concept of enlightenment and its relationship to consciousness. We will delve into the qualities and characteristics of an enlightened state and how it can be attained through the awakening of consciousness. Consciousness and enlightenment. Enlightenment is a state of profound understanding and awareness that transcends the limitations of the ego and the ordinary mind. It is a state of consciousness that is often associated with spiritual awakening and the realization of one's true nature. In this section, we will explore the relationship between consciousness and enlightenment, and how the expansion of consciousness can lead to a deeper understanding of the self and the world. The nature of enlightenment. Enlightenment is often described as a state of liberation from the illusions and limitations of the ego. It is a state of being that goes beyond the identification with the physical body and the personal mind. In this state, one experiences a profound sense of interconnectedness with all of existence and a deep understanding of the nature of reality. Enlightenment is not something that can be achieved through intellectual understanding alone. It is a direct experience that goes beyond concepts and beliefs. It is a state of being that is beyond the grasp of the ordinary mind, and it can only be realized through direct experience and inner transformation. The role of consciousness in enlightenment. Consciousness plays a crucial role in the process of enlightenment. It is through the expansion and deepening of consciousness that one is able to transcend the limitations of the ego and access higher states of awareness. Consciousness is the medium through which we experience reality, and it is through the expansion of consciousness that we are able to perceive the deeper truths of existence. In the state of enlightenment, consciousness becomes fully awakened and expanded. It transcends the limitations of the personal mind and merges with the universal consciousness. In this state, one experiences a profound sense of unity and interconnectedness with all of existence. The boundaries between self and other dissolve, and there is a deep recognition of the underlying oneness of all things. The path to enlightenment. The path to enlightenment is a deeply personal and individual journey. It is a journey of self-discovery and self-transformation. There are many different paths and practices that can lead to enlightenment, and each individual may find their own unique way. Meditation is one of the most widely practiced methods for expanding consciousness and attaining enlightenment. Through meditation, one learns to quiet the mind and cultivate a state of deep inner stillness. In this state, one is able to access higher states of awareness and experience a deeper connection with the true nature of reality. Self-inquiry is another powerful practice for attaining enlightenment. Through self-inquiry, one investigates the nature of the self and questions the beliefs and identifications that create the illusion of separation. By questioning the ego and its attachments, one can begin to unravel the layers of conditioning and discover the true nature of the self. Other practices such as yoga, breath work, and energy healing can also be powerful tools for expanding consciousness and attaining enlightenment. These practices work to balance and harmonize the energy centers of the body, allowing for the free flow of energy and the awakening of higher states of awareness. The benefits of enlightenment. Enlightenment is not just a state of bliss and inner peace, but it also has practical benefits in our daily lives. When one is enlightened, they are able to navigate life with greater clarity and wisdom. They are no longer bound by the limitations of the ego and are able to respond to life's challenges with a greater sense of equanimity and compassion. Enlightenment also brings a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. When one is in touch with their true nature, they are able to align their actions and choices with their highest values and aspirations. They are no longer driven by the desires and fears of the ego, but are guided by a deeper sense of inner knowing and intuition. Furthermore, enlightenment has the potential to bring about a profound transformation in society. When individuals awaken to their true nature and recognize the interconnectedness of all beings, they are naturally inclined to act in ways that promote the well-being of all. This can lead to a more compassionate and sustainable world, where the needs of all beings are considered and respected. In conclusion, consciousness and enlightenment are deeply intertwined. The expansion of consciousness is a key component of the path to enlightenment, and enlightenment brings about a profound transformation in consciousness. Through practices such as meditation, self-inquiry, and energy work, individuals can cultivate a deeper understanding of themselves and the world, leading to the realization of their true nature and the experience of enlightenment. Consciousness and higher states of being. Consciousness is not limited to our everyday waking state of awareness. It extends far beyond the boundaries of our ordinary perception and can reach higher states of being. These higher states of consciousness offer a profound and transformative experience that transcends the limitations of the ego and connects us to a greater sense of unity and interconnectedness with the world around us. Transcending the ego. One of the key aspects of higher states of consciousness is the transcendence of the ego. The ego, or the sense of a separate self, is deeply ingrained in our everyday experience. It is the voice in our head that constantly narrates our lives, creates judgments, and reinforces the illusion of separation. However, in higher states of consciousness, the ego dissolves, and we experience a profound sense of oneness with everything. In these states, we realize that we are not separate individuals but interconnected beings, part of a larger whole. We experience a deep sense of unity and interconnectedness with all of existence. This dissolution of the ego allows us to tap into a higher wisdom and understanding that goes beyond our limited individual perspective. Expanded awareness. Higher states of consciousness also bring about an expansion of awareness. In our ordinary waking state, our awareness is often limited to our immediate surroundings and the thoughts and emotions that arise within us. However, in higher states of consciousness, our awareness expands to encompass a broader range of experiences. We become more attuned to the subtleties of our inner and outer worlds. We may experience heightened sensory perception, increased intuition, and a deeper connection to our intuition and inner guidance. Our perception of time may also shift, and we may experience a sense of timelessness or being in the present moment. Accessing higher realms of existence. Higher states of consciousness also open the door to accessing higher realms of existence. These realms are often described as spiritual or transcendent dimensions that exist beyond our ordinary perception. In these realms, we may encounter beings of light, experience profound insights and revelations, and tap into a higher intelligence and wisdom. These experiences can be deeply transformative and can provide us with a greater understanding of the nature of reality and our place within it. They can also offer guidance and support on our spiritual journey, helping us to navigate the challenges and obstacles that we may encounter along the way. Spiritual awakening and higher states of consciousness. Higher states of consciousness are often associated with spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening is a profound shift in perception and understanding that goes beyond intellectual knowledge. It is a direct experience of our true nature and the interconnectedness of all things. During a spiritual awakening, we may experience a sudden and profound shift in consciousness, a deep sense of peace and joy, and a heightened awareness of the present moment. We may also experience a dissolution of the ego and a profound sense of unity with all of existence. Spiritual awakening is not a destination but an ongoing process of growth and transformation. It is a journey of self-discovery and self-realization that continues to unfold as we deepen our connection to higher states of consciousness. Practices for cultivating higher states of consciousness. There are various practices that can help us cultivate higher states of consciousness. These practices include meditation, breath work, yoga, chanting, and other forms of spiritual and contemplative practices. These practices help quiet the mind, open the heart, and create a space for higher states of consciousness to arise. Meditation, in particular, is a powerful tool for cultivating higher states of consciousness. Through meditation, we learn to quiet the mind and cultivate a state of deep relaxation and inner stillness. This allows us to access higher realms of consciousness and tap into a greater sense of peace, clarity, and insight. In addition to formal practices, everyday activities can also become a gateway to higher states of consciousness. Engaging in activities with presence and mindfulness, such as walking in nature, listening to music, or engaging in creative expression, can help us access higher states of consciousness and deepen our connection to the present moment. Integration and embodiment. While higher states of consciousness can offer profound insights and experiences, it is important to integrate and embody these states into our everyday lives. Integration involves bringing the wisdom and insights gained from higher states of consciousness into our thoughts, words, and actions. Embodiment is the process of living from a place of higher consciousness in our everyday lives. It involves aligning our thoughts, emotions, and actions with the wisdom and insights gained from higher states of consciousness. This integration and embodiment allow us to live a more authentic, purposeful, and fulfilling life. By cultivating higher states of consciousness and integrating them into our lives, we can experience a profound transformation and awaken to the true nature of our being. We can tap into a greater sense of peace, joy, and interconnectedness and live a life aligned with our highest potential. The unity of consciousness and spirit. Consciousness and spirituality are deeply intertwined, as they both explore the nature of our existence and the depths of our being. In this section, we will delve into the unity of consciousness and spirit, and how they are interconnected in our journey of self-discovery and awakening. The essence of spirituality. Spirituality is often seen as a path of seeking a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It is a journey that goes beyond the physical realm and explores the realms of the soul and the divine. Spirituality is not confined to any particular religion or belief system. It is a universal quest for meaning and purpose. At its core, spirituality is about connecting with something greater than ourselves. It is about recognizing that there is a transcendent aspect to our existence that goes beyond the limitations of our physical bodies and the material world. This recognition opens the door to a deeper exploration of consciousness and the interconnectedness of all things. Consciousness as the essence of spirit. Consciousness is the very essence of our being. It is the awareness that underlies all of our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Without consciousness, there would be no perception, no understanding, and no sense of self. It is through consciousness that we are able to experience the world and make sense of our existence. In the realm of spirituality, consciousness is often seen as the bridge between the physical and the spiritual. It is the medium through which we connect with the divine and experience a sense of unity with all of creation. Consciousness is not limited to our individual selves. It is a universal force that permeates everything in the universe. The interplay of consciousness and spirit. Consciousness and spirit are not separate entities. They are intimately intertwined and mutually dependent. Spirituality is the exploration of consciousness in its highest and most expansive form. It is through the awakening of consciousness that we are able to tap into the deeper realms of our being and connect with the divine. When we embark on a spiritual journey, we are essentially seeking to expand our consciousness and transcend the limitations of our egoic mind. We strive to cultivate a state of awareness that goes beyond the confines of our individual identity and connects us with the universal consciousness that permeates all of existence. In this state of expanded consciousness, we begin to experience a sense of unity with all of creation. We recognize that we are not separate from the world around us, but rather an integral part of it. We realize that the boundaries that separate us from others and from the natural world are illusory, and that we are all interconnected in a web of consciousness. The path of self-realization. The unity of consciousness and spirit is ultimately realized through the process of self-realization. Self-realization is the awakening to our true nature, beyond the limitations of our egoic mind and the conditioning of society. It is the recognition that we are not just physical beings, but spiritual beings having a human experience. Through practices such as meditation, self-inquiry, and self-reflection, we can begin to peel away the layers of conditioning and false identities that have accumulated over time. As we delve deeper into our own consciousness, we come to realize that our true essence is pure awareness, beyond any concepts or beliefs. In this state of self-realization, we experience a profound sense of unity with all of existence. We recognize that the same consciousness that is within us is also within every living being and every aspect of the natural world. We understand that we are all interconnected and that our actions have ripple effects that extend far beyond ourselves. Living in unity consciousness. Living in unity consciousness is about embodying the awareness of our interconnectedness and acting from a place of love, compassion, and understanding. It is about recognizing that we are all part of a greater whole and that our individual well-being is intimately connected to the well-being of others and the planet. When we live in unity consciousness, we approach life with a sense of reverence and respect for all beings. We recognize that every person, every creature, and every element of nature is a manifestation of the same divine consciousness that resides within us. This recognition guides our actions and choices, leading us to live in harmony with ourselves, others, and the earth. Living in unity consciousness also means transcending the illusion of separation and embracing the inherent oneness of all things. It is about letting go of the egoic need to control and dominate, and instead surrendering to the flow of life and trusting in the wisdom of the universe. In conclusion, the unity of consciousness and spirit is a profound realization that comes through the exploration of spirituality and the awakening of our true nature. It is through the expansion of our consciousness that we are able to connect with the divine and experience a sense of unity with all of creation. Living in unity consciousness allows us to live in harmony with ourselves, others, and the world around us, and to contribute to the collective awakening of humanity. Chapter 7: Consciousness and the Nature of Reality. Consciousness and Perception of Reality. Our perception of reality is deeply intertwined with our consciousness. The way we experience and interpret the world around us is shaped by our level of consciousness and the filters through which we perceive reality. In this section, we will explore the relationship between consciousness and our perception of reality, delving into the fascinating ways in which our consciousness influences how we understand and interact with the world. The role of consciousness in perception. Perception is the process by which we interpret and make sense of the sensory information we receive from the external world. It involves the integration of sensory inputs with our existing knowledge, beliefs, and experiences. However, our perception is not a passive reflection of the external reality, but is heavily influenced by our consciousness. Consciousness acts as a filter through which we perceive and interpret the world. It shapes our attention, focus, and awareness, determining what we notice and what we ignore. Our conscious experiences, thoughts, and emotions color our perception, giving rise to subjective interpretations of reality. For example, two people may witness the same event but have completely different perceptions of it based on their individual consciousness. The influence of beliefs and expectations. Our beliefs and expectations play a significant role in shaping our perception of reality. Our consciousness is deeply influenced by the beliefs and assumptions we hold about the world. These beliefs act as filters, shaping our interpretation of sensory information and influencing the meaning we assign to it. For example, if we believe that the world is a dangerous place, we may interpret ambiguous situations as threatening. On the other hand, if we hold the belief that people are generally kind and trustworthy, we may interpret the same situations as harmless or even positive. Our consciousness filters the sensory information to align with our pre-existing beliefs and expectations, creating a subjective reality that may differ from the objective reality. The role of attention and focus. Consciousness also plays a crucial role in determining our attention and focus. Our conscious awareness directs our attention to specific aspects of our environment, filtering out irrelevant information and highlighting what is deemed important or salient. This selective attention influences our perception of reality, as we may miss or overlook certain details while focusing on others. For example, if we are consciously focused on finding a specific object in a cluttered room, our attention may be directed solely towards that object, causing us to miss other objects or details in the room. Our consciousness narrows our focus, shaping our perception of reality by determining what we pay attention to and what we disregard. The role of emotions. Emotions are intricately linked to our consciousness and significantly impact our perception of reality. Our emotional state can color our perception, influencing how we interpret and respond to sensory information. For example, if we are in a positive emotional state, we may perceive the world as more vibrant, friendly, and inviting. Conversely, if we are in a negative emotional state, our perception may be clouded by pessimism, fear, or anger. Furthermore, our consciousness can be influenced by our emotional memories and past experiences. Emotional memories can shape our perception of present events, as our consciousness filters the sensory information through the lens of past emotional experiences. This can lead to biases and distortions in our perception, as our emotions color our interpretation of reality. The illusion of objectivity. It is important to recognize that our perception of reality is subjective and influenced by our consciousness. We often assume that our perception is an accurate representation of the objective reality, but in reality, it is a construction influenced by our consciousness, beliefs, and experiences. Our consciousness creates a subjective reality that may differ from the objective reality. This understanding challenges the notion of objectivity and highlights the importance of acknowledging the role of consciousness in shaping our perception of reality. By recognizing the subjective nature of our perception, we can cultivate a more open-minded and empathetic approach to understanding others' perspectives and experiences. Expanding consciousness and perception. Expanding our consciousness can lead to a broader and more nuanced perception of reality. Through practices such as meditation, self-reflection, and self-inquiry, we can become more aware of our consciousness and the filters that shape our perception. By cultivating mindfulness and present moment awareness, we can begin to observe our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs without judgment, allowing for a more expansive and inclusive perception of reality. As our consciousness expands, we may become more attuned to the interconnectedness of all things and the underlying unity of existence. This expanded perception can lead to a deeper sense of empathy, compassion, and interconnectedness with the world around us. We may begin to see beyond the illusion of separation and recognize the inherent interconnectedness of all beings and phenomena. In conclusion, our consciousness plays a vital role in shaping our perception of reality. It acts as a filter through which we interpret and make sense of the world. Our beliefs, expectations, attention, emotions, and past experiences all influence our consciousness and color our perception. By expanding our consciousness and cultivating mindfulness, we can develop a more expansive and inclusive perception of reality, recognizing the subjective nature of our perception and embracing the interconnectedness of all things. Consciousness and the illusion of separation. Consciousness is not only the awareness of our own thoughts, feelings, and perceptions, but it is also the fundamental essence of our existence. It is the underlying fabric that connects all beings and the entire universe. However, in our everyday experience, we often perceive ourselves as separate entities, disconnected from each other and the world around us. This perception of separation is an illusion created by our limited understanding of reality. The illusion of individuality. From the moment we are born, we are conditioned to believe that we are separate individuals with our own unique identities. We are given names, assigned roles, and taught to identify with our physical bodies and personal experiences. This sense of individuality creates a boundary between ourselves and others, leading to a perception of separation. However, when we delve deeper into the nature of consciousness, we begin to realize that this separation is merely an illusion. We are not isolated beings, but interconnected parts of a greater whole. Just as waves are inseparable from the ocean, we are inseparable from the vast ocean of consciousness that permeates everything. The interconnected web of life. When we examine the world around us, we can see the interconnectedness of all things. Every action has a ripple effect, and every choice we make impacts the world in some way. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat are all part of a complex web of life that sustains us. We are not separate from nature, we are an integral part of it. Moreover, our thoughts and emotions also have a profound impact on the collective consciousness. Just as a single drop of water can create ripples that spread across a pond, our individual consciousness can influence the consciousness of others. This interconnectedness extends beyond the boundaries of time and space, transcending the limitations of our physical existence. The unity of consciousness. At the deepest level, consciousness is not divided into separate entities, but is a unified field of awareness. This unity is often referred to as the oneness, or universal consciousness. It is the underlying essence that connects all beings and transcends the boundaries of individuality. When we tap into this universal consciousness, we experience a profound sense of interconnectedness and unity. We realize that we are not separate from others but are part of a greater whole. This realization brings about a shift in our perception of reality, allowing us to see beyond the illusion of separation. Overcoming the illusion. To overcome the illusion of separation, we must cultivate a deeper understanding of consciousness and its interconnected nature. This requires a shift in our perspective and a willingness to let go of our egoic attachments and identification with the separate self. One way to transcend the illusion of separation is through meditation and mindfulness practices. By quieting the mind and turning our attention inward, we can access the deeper layers of consciousness that connect us to the universal whole. Through regular practice, we can develop a heightened sense of awareness and a greater understanding of our interconnectedness with all beings. Another powerful tool for overcoming the illusion of separation is cultivating compassion and empathy. When we recognize the suffering of others as our own, we begin to dissolve the barriers that separate us. By extending love and kindness to all beings, we can break down the illusion of separation and foster a sense of unity and interconnectedness. Embracing unity consciousness. As we awaken to the illusion of separation and embrace the reality of unity consciousness, our perception of reality undergoes a profound transformation. We begin to see the world through the lens of interconnectedness, recognizing that every thought, word, and action has a ripple effect that extends far beyond ourselves. Embracing unity consciousness also brings about a deep sense of peace, love, and compassion. We no longer see others as separate from ourselves but as extensions of our own being. This shift in perception allows us to cultivate harmonious relationships, promote social change, and contribute to the well-being of the collective. In conclusion, the illusion of separation is a fundamental aspect of our human experience, but it is not the ultimate truth. Consciousness, at its core, is a unified field of awareness that connects all beings and transcends the boundaries of individuality. By recognizing and overcoming the illusion of separation, we can tap into the deeper layers of consciousness and embrace the reality of unity consciousness. This shift in perception has the power to transform our lives, our relationships, and our understanding of the nature of reality. Consciousness and the quantum universe. The exploration of consciousness has led scientists and philosophers to delve into the mysteries of the quantum universe. Quantum physics, a branch of science that studies the behavior of particles at the smallest scales, has provided intriguing insights into the nature of reality and its connection to consciousness. In this section, we will explore the relationship between consciousness and the quantum universe, and how the principles of quantum physics challenge our understanding of the world. The observer effect. One of the fundamental principles of quantum physics is the observer effect. This principle states that the act of observation can influence the behavior of particles. In other words, the act of measuring or observing a particle can change its properties, such as its position or momentum. This phenomenon has profound implications for our understanding of consciousness and its role in shaping reality. The observer effect suggests that consciousness plays a fundamental role in the creation and manifestation of the physical world. It implies that the act of observation is not a passive process but an active engagement with reality. Our consciousness, through the act of observation, has the power to collapse the wave function of particles and determine their properties. Quantum entanglement. Another fascinating aspect of quantum physics is the phenomenon of quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement occurs when two or more particles become connected in such a way that the state of one particle is dependent on the state of the other, regardless of the distance between them. This phenomenon challenges our conventional understanding of space and time. The concept of quantum entanglement suggests that there is an interconnectedness and non-locality in the quantum universe. It implies that particles can communicate instantaneously, defying the limitations of space and time. This interconnectedness raises intriguing questions about the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the fabric of reality. Consciousness and superposition. Superposition is another key concept in quantum physics. It refers to the ability of particles to exist in multiple states simultaneously. For example, a particle can be in a state of both being and not being, or in multiple positions at the same time. This concept challenges our classical understanding of reality, where objects are assumed to have definite properties. The idea of superposition raises intriguing questions about the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the quantum universe. If particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously, could consciousness also have the potential to exist in multiple states? Could our consciousness be in a state of both being and not being, or in multiple states of awareness simultaneously? The role of consciousness in measurement. In quantum physics, the act of measurement is crucial in determining the properties of particles. However, the process of measurement is not as straightforward as it may seem. According to the Copenhagen interpretation of quantum mechanics, the act of measurement involves the collapse of the wave function, leading to the determination of a particle's properties. The role of consciousness in the measurement process has been a subject of debate among physicists. Some argue that consciousness is necessary for the collapse of the wave function, while others propose that it is the interaction between the measuring device and the particle that leads to the collapse. Regardless of the interpretation, the measurement process highlights the intricate relationship between consciousness and the quantum universe. Consciousness and the multiverse. The concept of the multiverse is a fascinating idea that arises from the principles of quantum physics. According to some interpretations, the quantum universe consists of multiple parallel realities or universes, each with its own set of possibilities and outcomes. These parallel universes exist simultaneously, branching out with every quantum event. The idea of the multiverse raises intriguing questions about the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the quantum universe. Could our consciousness be connected to multiple parallel realities? Could our choices and observations in one reality affect the outcomes in other parallel realities? The concept of the multiverse opens up new possibilities for understanding the nature of consciousness and its role in shaping reality. Consciousness and the unification of science and spirituality. The exploration of consciousness in the context of the quantum universe has profound implications for the unification of science and spirituality. The principles of quantum physics challenge our conventional understanding of reality and open up new possibilities for exploring the nature of consciousness and its connection to the spiritual realm. The interconnectedness and non-locality observed in the quantum universe resonate with the spiritual teachings of oneness and interconnectedness. The idea that consciousness plays a fundamental role in shaping reality aligns with the spiritual notion of the power of intention and manifestation. The exploration of consciousness in the quantum universe provides a bridge between science and spirituality, offering a deeper understanding of the nature of reality and our place in it. In conclusion, the exploration of consciousness in the context of the quantum universe has revolutionized our understanding of reality. The principles of quantum physics challenge our conventional notions of space, time, and causality, and open up new possibilities for understanding the nature of consciousness and its role in shaping reality. The observer effect, quantum entanglement, superposition, the role of consciousness in measurement, the concept of the multiverse, and the unification of science and spirituality all contribute to a deeper understanding of the intricate relationship between consciousness and the quantum universe. Consciousness and the nature of time. Time is a fundamental aspect of our existence. It governs our daily lives, our routines, and our perception of reality. But what is time? And how does consciousness relate to it? The illusion of linear time. In our everyday experience, time appears to flow in a linear fashion, moving from the past to the present and into the future. We perceive events as occurring in a sequential order, one after another. This perception of time is deeply ingrained in our consciousness, shaping our understanding of the world. However, some philosophical and scientific theories suggest that the linear perception of time may be an illusion. They propose that time is not an objective reality, but rather a subjective construct of our consciousness. According to these theories, time is not a fixed entity but rather a flexible and malleable dimension that can be influenced by our state of consciousness. Time as a construct of consciousness. One theory that challenges the notion of linear time is the concept of timelessness. This theory suggests that time is not an external force acting upon us but rather a product of our consciousness. It proposes that our perception of time is a result of our cognitive processes and the way we organize and interpret our experiences. According to this view, time is not an independent entity but rather a mental construct that allows us to make sense of the world. Our consciousness creates the illusion of time by organizing our memories, thoughts, and perceptions into a linear sequence. This construct of time helps us navigate through life and gives us a sense of continuity and coherence. The timelessness of consciousness. Another perspective on the relationship between consciousness and time is the idea of timelessness. This view suggests that consciousness exists outside the constraints of time and is not bound by the limitations of past, present, and future. It proposes that consciousness is a timeless and eternal essence that transcends the temporal dimension. According to this perspective, our true nature is not confined to the linear progression of time. Instead, Our consciousness has the potential to access higher states of awareness where time ceases to exist. In these states, we may experience a sense of timelessness, where past, present, and future merge into a unified and interconnected whole. Consciousness and the perception of time. Our state of consciousness can significantly influence our perception of time. When we are fully present and engaged in the present moment, time seems to flow effortlessly. We may experience a sense of timelessness, where hours feel like minutes and moments of deep connection and joy seem to stretch infinitely. On the other hand, when our minds are preoccupied with worries, regrets, or anxieties, time can feel slow and burdensome. We may find ourselves constantly checking the clock, counting down the minutes until a desired event, or feeling trapped in a never-ending cycle of monotony. Time as a tool for growth and transformation. While the nature of time remains a mystery, our consciousness has the power to shape our experience of it. By cultivating mindfulness and presence, we can learn to transcend the limitations of linear time and tap into a deeper sense of connection and meaning. When we become aware of the present moment, we open ourselves up to the richness of life unfolding in front of us. We can appreciate the beauty of each passing moment and savor the experiences that shape our journey. In this state of heightened consciousness, time becomes a tool for growth and transformation, allowing us to learn, evolve, and expand our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Embracing the mystery. The relationship between consciousness and time is a profound and complex topic that continues to elude our complete understanding. As we delve deeper into the depths of consciousness, we may uncover new insights and perspectives on the nature of time. Rather than seeking definitive answers, it is perhaps more fruitful to embrace the mystery and wonder of this relationship. By remaining open and curious, we can continue to explore the depths of consciousness and unravel the enigma of time, ultimately deepening our understanding of ourselves and the nature of reality. Chapter 8: Living a Conscious Life. Practices for cultivating consciousness. Cultivating consciousness is a lifelong journey of self-discovery and inner awakening. It requires dedication, patience, and a willingness to explore the depths of your own being. In this section, we will explore various practices that can help you develop and expand your consciousness. Meditation. Meditation is one of the most powerful practices for cultivating consciousness. It involves training the mind to focus and redirect thoughts, allowing for a deeper connection with the present moment. Through regular meditation practice, you can develop a heightened sense of self-awareness and a greater understanding of your thoughts, emotions, and sensations. To begin a meditation practice, find a quiet and comfortable space where you can sit or lie down. Close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of the breath as it enters and leaves your body. Whenever your mind wanders, gently bring your focus back to the breath. As you continue to practice meditation, you may choose to explore different techniques such as mindfulness meditation, loving-kindness meditation, or transcendental meditation. Each technique offers its own unique benefits and can deepen your connection with consciousness. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing your attention to the present moment with non-judgmental awareness. It involves paying attention to your thoughts, emotions, and sensations without getting caught up in them. By cultivating mindfulness, you can develop a greater sense of clarity and presence in your daily life. One way to cultivate mindfulness is to engage in daily activities with full awareness. Whether you are eating, walking, or washing dishes, bring your attention to the sensations, smells, and tastes associated with the activity. Notice any thoughts or emotions that arise and simply observe them without judgment. Another powerful mindfulness practice is the body scan. Lie down in a comfortable position and bring your attention to different parts of your body, starting from your toes and moving up to your head. Notice any sensations or areas of tension, and allow them to soften and release as you bring your awareness to them. Breath work. Breath work is a practice that involves conscious control and manipulation of the breath. By focusing on the breath, you can regulate your energy, calm the mind, and deepen your connection with consciousness. There are various breathwork techniques, each with its own unique benefits. One popular breathwork technique is deep belly breathing. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position and place one hand on your belly. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, allowing your belly to rise. Exhale slowly through your mouth, feeling your belly fall. Repeat this process for several minutes, focusing on the sensation of the breath. Another breathwork technique is alternate nostril breathing. Close your right nostril with your right thumb and inhale deeply through your left nostril. Close your left nostril with your ring finger and exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through your right nostril, close it with your thumb, and exhale through your left nostril. Repeat this cycle for several minutes, focusing on the flow of breath. Journaling. Journaling is a powerful practice for self-reflection and self-discovery. By putting your thoughts and emotions onto paper, you can gain clarity and insight into your inner world. Journaling allows you to explore your beliefs, values, and desires, and can help you identify patterns and areas for growth. To begin a journaling practice, set aside dedicated time each day to write. Start by simply allowing your thoughts to flow onto the page without judgment or censorship. Write about your experiences, emotions, and any insights that arise. You can also use journaling prompts to guide your writing, such as, "What am I grateful for today?" or, "What challenges am I currently facing?" As you continue to journal, you may notice patterns or recurring themes in your writing. Pay attention to these patterns and reflect on their significance. Journaling can be a powerful tool for self-reflection and can deepen your understanding of consciousness. Self-inquiry. Self-inquiry is a practice of questioning and investigating the nature of the self. It involves examining your beliefs, assumptions, and identities to uncover the truth of who you are beyond the conditioned mind. Through self-inquiry, you can dissolve limiting beliefs and expand your awareness of consciousness. One powerful self-inquiry practice is to ask yourself the question, "Who am I?" Sit in silence and allow the question to penetrate your being. Notice any thoughts, emotions, or sensations that arise in response to the question. Instead of seeking intellectual answers, allow yourself to experience the question on a deeper level. Another self-inquiry practice is to question your beliefs and assumptions. Take a belief that you hold and ask yourself, "Is this belief true?" Explore the evidence for and against the belief, and notice how it feels in your body. By questioning your beliefs, you can free yourself from limiting patterns of thinking and open up to new possibilities. Gratitude practice. Practicing gratitude is a powerful way to cultivate consciousness and shift your focus towards the positive aspects of life. By acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in your life, you can develop a greater sense of joy, contentment, and connection with the present moment. To cultivate a gratitude practice, set aside a few minutes each day to reflect on what you are grateful for. You can write down 3 things you are grateful for or simply mentally acknowledge them. They can be big or small, ranging from the love of a family member to the beauty of nature. As you continue to practice gratitude, you may notice a shift in your perspective. You may become more aware of the abundance in your life and develop a greater sense of appreciation for the present moment. Gratitude can be a powerful practice for cultivating consciousness and living a more fulfilling life. Service to others. Engaging in acts of service to others is a powerful practice for cultivating consciousness and expanding your sense of connection with the world. By selflessly giving your time, energy, or resources to others, you can develop a greater sense of compassion, empathy, and interconnectedness. Look for opportunities to serve others in your community or beyond. It can be as simple as volunteering at a local charity, helping a friend in need, or offering a kind gesture to a stranger. Engaging in acts of service not only benefits others but also deepens your own sense of purpose and fulfillment. As you engage in acts of service, notice how it feels to give without expecting anything in return. Notice the impact your actions have on others and how it affects your own sense of well-being. Service to others can be a transformative practice that cultivates consciousness and fosters a sense of unity with all beings. Incorporating these practices into your daily life can help you cultivate consciousness and deepen your connection with the depths of your own being. Remember that cultivating consciousness is a journey, and each practice is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Embrace the process and allow yourself to explore the infinite possibilities that lie within. Integrating consciousness into daily life. Integrating consciousness into our daily lives is a transformative process that allows us to live with greater awareness, presence, and purpose. It is about bringing the principles and practices of consciousness into every aspect of our existence, from our thoughts and actions to our relationships and interactions with the world around us. By doing so, we can experience a profound shift in our perception of reality and cultivate a deeper sense of connection, meaning, and fulfillment. Cultivating mindfulness. One of the key ways to integrate consciousness into daily life is through the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of paying attention to the present moment with non-judgmental awareness. It involves bringing our full attention to whatever we are doing, whether it is eating, walking, working, or simply sitting in stillness. By cultivating mindfulness, we can break free from the autopilot mode of living and become more attuned to the richness and beauty of each moment. To cultivate mindfulness, we can start by setting aside dedicated time for formal meditation practice. This can involve sitting in silence and focusing on our breath, bodily sensations, or a specific object of meditation. As we develop a regular meditation practice, we can begin to bring mindfulness into our daily activities. For example, we can practice mindful eating by savoring each bite, noticing the flavors and textures, and being fully present with the experience of nourishing our bodies. Bringing awareness to thoughts and emotions. Integrating consciousness into daily life also involves bringing awareness to our thoughts and emotions. Often, we are caught up in a constant stream of thoughts, judgments, and reactions without even realizing it. By becoming aware of our thoughts and emotions, we can gain insight into the patterns and conditioning that shape our experiences and behaviors. One way to bring awareness to our thoughts and emotions is through the practice of self-inquiry. This involves questioning the validity and truth of our thoughts and beliefs. For example, if we find ourselves caught in a negative thought pattern, we can ask ourselves, "Is this thought serving me? Is it based on reality or just a projection of my fears and insecurities?" By questioning our thoughts, we can begin to loosen their grip on our consciousness and create space for more empowering and positive perspectives. Another powerful practice for integrating consciousness into daily life is emotional awareness. This involves acknowledging and accepting our emotions without judgment or resistance. Instead of suppressing or avoiding uncomfortable emotions, we can learn to sit with them, observe them, and allow them to flow through us. By doing so, we can develop emotional resilience and cultivate a greater sense of inner peace and balance. Engaging in conscious action. Integrating consciousness into daily life also means aligning our actions with our values and intentions. It is about bringing conscious awareness to our choices and decisions, and acting in ways that are in harmony with our deepest truths and aspirations. This can involve making conscious choices about the food we eat, the products we consume, and the impact we have on the environment. Conscious action also extends to our interactions with others. It means treating others with kindness, compassion, and respect, and being mindful of the impact our words and actions have on their well-being. It involves listening deeply, speaking authentically, and cultivating empathy and understanding in our relationships. By engaging in conscious action, we can create a ripple effect of positive change in our lives and in the world around us. Our actions become a reflection of our inner state of consciousness, and we become agents of transformation and healing. Cultivating gratitude and appreciation. Integrating consciousness into daily life also involves cultivating gratitude and appreciation for the present moment and all that it offers. It is about recognizing the blessings and abundance that surround us, even in the midst of challenges and difficulties. By cultivating gratitude, we can shift our focus from what is lacking to what is present, and experience a deep sense of contentment and fulfillment. One way to cultivate gratitude is through the practice of keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, we can write down 3 things we are grateful for, whether it is a beautiful sunset, a kind gesture from a friend, or a moment of joy and laughter. By consciously focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we can rewire our brains to notice and appreciate the abundance that exists within and around us. In addition to gratitude, cultivating appreciation for the simple pleasures of life can also enhance our experience of consciousness. It can be as simple as savoring a cup of tea, taking a walk in nature, or spending quality time with loved ones. By slowing down and fully immersing ourselves in these moments, we can deepen our connection to the present moment and experience a profound sense of joy and aliveness. Nurturing self-care and self-compassion. Integrating consciousness into daily life also requires nurturing ourselves through self-care and self-compassion. It is about recognizing our own needs and taking the time to nourish our bodies, minds, and spirits. By prioritizing self-care, we can replenish our energy, reduce stress, and cultivate a greater sense of well-being. Self-care can take many forms, from engaging in activities that bring us joy and relaxation, to practicing self-compassion and self-acceptance. It can involve setting boundaries, saying no when necessary, and prioritizing our own physical and emotional health. By taking care of ourselves, we can show up more fully in our lives and relationships, and create a solid foundation for integrating consciousness into every aspect of our existence. In conclusion, integrating consciousness into daily life is a transformative journey that requires commitment, practice, and self-reflection. It is about bringing mindfulness, awareness, and intentionality to our thoughts, emotions, actions, and relationships. By doing so, we can awaken to the fullness of our being, live with greater authenticity and purpose, and contribute to the creation of a more conscious and compassionate world. Conscious relationships. Conscious relationships are a profound and transformative aspect of our lives. They are built on a foundation of self-awareness, empathy, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. In a conscious relationship, both partners are committed to personal growth and the evolution of their connection. The power of presence. One of the key elements of a conscious relationship is the power of presence. Being fully present with your partner means giving them your undivided attention, listening deeply, and being open to their experiences and emotions. It requires setting aside distractions and truly being in the moment with your loved one. When we are present with our partner, we create a space for them to be seen and heard. We validate their feelings and experiences, and we offer support and understanding. This level of presence allows for a deep sense of connection and intimacy to flourish. Communication and authenticity. Effective communication is essential in any relationship, but in a conscious relationship, it takes on an even greater significance. Conscious communication involves expressing oneself authentically and honestly, while also actively listening to your partner without judgment or interruption. In a conscious relationship, both partners are encouraged to express their needs, desires, and boundaries openly and respectfully. They create a safe space where vulnerability is welcomed and celebrated. This level of communication fosters trust and deepens the emotional bond between partners. Emotional intelligence and empathy. Emotional intelligence and empathy are vital skills in conscious relationships. Emotional intelligence involves being aware of and managing one's own emotions, as well as understanding and empathizing with the emotions of others. It allows partners to navigate conflicts and challenges with compassion and understanding. Empathy, on the other hand, is the ability to put oneself in another person's shoes and truly understand their perspective and feelings. It is the foundation of deep connection and allows partners to support each other through difficult times. In a conscious relationship, both partners cultivate emotional intelligence and empathy through self-reflection and self-awareness practices. They strive to understand their own emotions and triggers, as well as those of their partner. This level of emotional intelligence and empathy creates a strong and resilient bond. Growth and evolution. Conscious relationships are dynamic and ever-evolving. Both partners are committed to their own personal growth and the growth of the relationship. They understand that growth requires stepping out of comfort zones and embracing change. In a conscious relationship, partners support each other's individual journeys of self-discovery and self-realization. They encourage each other to pursue their passions and dreams, and they celebrate each other's successes. This commitment to growth and evolution allows the relationship to thrive and flourish. Conflict resolution and healing. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship, but in a conscious relationship, conflicts are seen as opportunities for growth and healing. Partners approach conflicts with curiosity and a willingness to understand each other's perspectives. In a conscious relationship, partners practice active listening and nonviolent communication techniques to resolve conflicts. They take responsibility for their own emotions and reactions, and they work together to find mutually beneficial solutions. This approach to conflict resolution fosters understanding, compassion, and healing. Cultivating intimacy and connection. Intimacy and connection are at the heart of a conscious relationship. Partners prioritize quality time together and create rituals and practices that deepen their connection. They engage in activities that foster intimacy, such as sharing meals, practicing mindfulness together, and engaging in physical touch and affection. In a conscious relationship, partners are attuned to each other's needs and desires. They prioritize emotional and physical intimacy, and they create a safe space for vulnerability and exploration. This level of intimacy and connection allows the relationship to thrive and brings immense joy and fulfillment. Nurturing the relationship. Conscious relationships require ongoing nurturing and care. Partners make a conscious effort to prioritize the relationship and create a strong foundation of love and trust. They engage in regular check-ins and discussions to ensure that both partners' needs are being met. In a conscious relationship, partners also make time for self-care and self-reflection. They understand that their individual well-being is essential for the health of the relationship. They support each other in their personal growth and create a balance between individual and shared experiences. The ripple effect. Conscious relationships have a ripple effect that extends beyond the couple. When two individuals come together in a conscious and loving partnership, they radiate that love and consciousness out into the world. Their relationship becomes a source of inspiration and healing for others. In a conscious relationship, partners are aware of the impact they have on their community and the world. They strive to live in alignment with their values and make conscious choices that contribute to the greater good. Their relationship becomes a catalyst for positive change and social transformation. Conclusion. Conscious relationships are a journey of self-discovery, growth, and love. They require commitment, self-awareness, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. In a conscious relationship, partners create a safe and nurturing space for each other to thrive and evolve. They cultivate presence, communication, emotional intelligence, and empathy. They embrace conflict as an opportunity for growth and healing. They prioritize intimacy, connection, and the well-being of the relationship. And they extend their love and consciousness out into the world, creating a ripple effect of positive change. Consciousness and social change. Consciousness plays a crucial role in shaping our society and driving social change. When individuals become more conscious of themselves and the world around them, they develop a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings and the impact of their actions. This heightened awareness can lead to a shift in values, beliefs, and behaviors, ultimately contributing to positive social transformation. The power of collective consciousness. Collective consciousness refers to the shared beliefs, values, and attitudes that exist within a society or a group of individuals. It is the combined energy and awareness of the collective that shapes the social fabric and determines the direction of societal progress. When a critical mass of individuals becomes more conscious, it has the potential to create a ripple effect, influencing the larger collective consciousness. By raising our individual consciousness, we contribute to the collective consciousness, which in turn influences the social structures and systems we live in. This collective shift in consciousness can lead to the emergence of new social norms, values, and priorities that promote equality, justice, and sustainability. It can inspire individuals to take action and work towards creating a more compassionate and inclusive society. Consciousness and social justice. Social justice is a fundamental aspect of a conscious society. When individuals awaken to the interconnectedness of all beings, they recognize the inherent worth and dignity of every human being. Consciousness brings awareness to the systemic injustices and inequalities that exist in our society, such as racism, sexism, and economic disparities. Conscious individuals are more likely to challenge and question these unjust systems and work towards creating a more equitable society. They become advocates for marginalized communities, using their voices and actions to promote social justice. Consciousness helps individuals recognize their privilege and use it to uplift and empower those who have been historically oppressed. Conscious consumption and sustainability. Consciousness also extends to our consumption patterns and their impact on the environment. As individuals become more conscious, they develop a greater awareness of the ecological consequences of their choices. They understand the importance of sustainable practices and the need to reduce their carbon footprint. Conscious consumption involves making mindful choices about what we buy, where it comes from, and how it is produced. It means supporting businesses and organizations that prioritize ethical and sustainable practices. By consciously choosing to support environmentally friendly products and services, individuals contribute to the shift towards a more sustainable and ecologically conscious society. Conscious communication and collaboration. Consciousness influences the way we communicate and collaborate with others. When individuals are more conscious, they develop better listening skills, empathy, and understanding. They become aware of the power of their words and actions and strive to communicate in a way that fosters connection and harmony. Conscious communication involves active listening, speaking with intention, and practicing empathy. It promotes open dialogue, respect for diverse perspectives, and the ability to find common ground. By engaging in conscious communication, individuals can bridge divides, build meaningful relationships, and work together towards common goals. Conscious leadership and social change. Consciousness is also essential in the realm of leadership. Conscious leaders are those who lead with integrity, empathy, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. They inspire and empower others to create positive change and work towards a shared vision of a better society. Conscious leaders prioritize the well-being of their team members and the larger community. They foster a culture of inclusivity, collaboration, and personal growth. By leading with consciousness, they create an environment that encourages innovation, creativity, and social responsibility. The role of education in consciousness and social change. Education plays a vital role in cultivating consciousness and driving social change. By integrating conscious education practices, we can empower individuals to become critical thinkers, compassionate citizens, and agents of positive social transformation. Conscious education goes beyond traditional academic learning. It emphasizes the development of emotional intelligence, empathy, and ethical decision-making. It encourages students to question the status quo, challenge societal norms, and envision a more just and sustainable future. By incorporating mindfulness practices, social justice education, and experiential learning, conscious education equips individuals with the knowledge, skills, and values needed to create a more conscious and compassionate society. The ripple effect of consciousness. It is important to recognize that the impact of consciousness on social change is not limited to individual actions alone. When individuals become more conscious, they inspire and influence others around them. Their actions, words, and energy create a ripple effect that spreads throughout their communities and beyond. As more individuals awaken to their own consciousness, the collective consciousness expands, creating a powerful force for social change. This ripple effect can lead to the transformation of social systems, policies, and institutions, ultimately creating a more just, sustainable, and compassionate world. In conclusion, consciousness is a catalyst for social change. By raising our individual consciousness and contributing to the collective consciousness, we can drive positive transformation in our society. Through social justice advocacy, conscious consumption, conscious communication, conscious leadership, conscious education, and the ripple effect of consciousness, we can create a more equitable, sustainable, and compassionate world for all. As we draw the final curtains on the inner awakening, exploring the depths of consciousness, our expedition through the enigmatic and boundless realm of consciousness approaches a moment of quiet reflection. Guided by mindful literary, you have traversed the vast landscapes of your inner world, delving into the depths where science meets the spirit, and understanding blooms into transformation. Throughout this journey, we've navigated the intricacies of consciousness, from its scientific underpinnings to the ethereal realms of altered states, from the tangible effects on our physical well-being to the profound spiritual awakenings it can engender. You've been equipped with the knowledge and practices to harness the power of your consciousness, not as a mere observer of reality, but as an active creator within it. The inner awakening was conceived as a beacon to illuminate your path to self-discovery and empowerment, a testament to the limitless potential that lies within your mind and spirit. As you close this chapter, remember that the true journey is perpetual, unfolding with each breath, each moment of awareness, and each step taken in mindfulness and curiosity. This book is but a gateway to the infinite journey that lies ahead. May the insights and practices you've gathered here serve as tools to navigate the complexities of life with grace, to embrace change with courage, and to continue expanding the horizons of your consciousness. Thank you for allowing The Inner Awakening to be a part of your journey. Written and published by Mindful Literary, this guide was crafted with the hope of inspiring a deeper connection to yourself and the universe around you. May your path forward be illuminated by the light of awareness, and may you live each day as a testament to the art of conscious living. Farewell, for now, fellow traveler. The journey within continues, evermore calling you to awaken to the fullness of your being.